What's up, everybody? To War Commander Unshackled, and this time we have Battle Vortex on here. Tonight's show, or today's show, tonight, is for us to get together and to stop all this fucking bickering that we're having between the two shows. This is a closed mic. This is just me and White Rich on here tonight. There's been a lot of anger, hatred, just straight out rudeness between the two shows, and what's going on, and it's got to stop. It's got to stop. We're gonna be talking about what's been said, what happened on the last show, what happened on our show, um previous shows, and we're gonna be taking questions from YouTube. I have everything off, no game stuff is up. It's just YouTube and the Google Plus, and that's it. And for some reason, my little picture is not showing out there. That pisses me off. Um, so right off the bat, I want to say this because this has been brought up before, and I want to go ahead and squash it so everybody out here hears. Nobody got me kicked off of Battle for, and I've said this so many times, and I guess I'll have to say it again. Nobody got me kicked off of Battle Vortex but me. But me. I'm the only one. Okay? And I know 90% of you out there watching this remember that night, that Saturday night. That was me losing control of the whole show. There is nobody to blame but myself. Now, I've said that before. I'll say it again. That was nobody's fault. That was mine. Mine alone. Okay? I take full responsibility of that. I mean, it's just like right starting this show. This show right here is Unshackled and Battle Vortex taking responsibility for actions that we have done. All right? And I'll start. I mean, I'll show you how to start. We went for Fear the Peel went kind of overboard. Well, not kind of. He did. He went overboard on calling them scum on their YouTube page. It did go far. It went real far, and I can't. I'm not going to apologize for him because that's not my place. And this is Unshackled, where your voice is heard no matter what you have to say. I mean, right, wrong, good, bad, dirty, ugly. It does not matter. But because of what was said on that show, uh, what what was said on the show, what was done, it was that because of that, BV lost another arbiter. He's taking a break. Um, a lot of credibility between both of our shows was lost. A lot of respect from both of those shows. I got a lot of PMs from a lot of my friends that are AAF who were very upset that they felt like they were lumped in with those two players. All right, and that's not how it's supposed to be. Okay, we can't take every big group has their problems. Every massive group out there, and for us to lump them all together into one, that was wrong. Um, I'll let you go ahead, Heike.
Hello there. First of all, thank you for having me, Shadow Killer. Okay, now there's a few things I need to make clear. Okay, Battle Vortex and Unshackled are completely different. Okay, first of all, let me make something clear. The legend that was legend, so people were saying it, that were left by Shadow Killer and Jano and all them shows no longer exists. Okay, this Shadow Killer show is mainly for the American market because of the time difference for starters. 80% of War Commander is American. The rest is Europe and all over the place. So yeah, Shadow Killer shows will go through the roof because the audience is there. Yeah, I tried to do the best I can. Yeah, I made mistakes, and so has every fucker else. Not fucking one of us is perfect. Okay, but it's got to the stage now where it's a battle between Unshackled and Battle Vortex, and it shouldn't be. It should not be a fucking battle. Both shows should actually help each other. Okay, I when Shadow Killer first started the Unshackled show, I was all for it because people need a space to let off steam. Perfect place for it. But then it just went completely in the opposite direction. It went tits up completely. The hatred, the disrespect was unbelievable. Now, up until this day, until I PM'd Shadow Killer, I have never responded to anything that was said. If it was about the show, it was posted on the Battle Vortex page, I answered it. If it was within reason, okay? Personal attacks on people, I don't do, okay? Plain and simple, I don't fucking do, okay? And to make something else very clear, I will not and never have kissed Kick's Eyes fucking ass. Nor will I ever. If I've got something to say, I will say it. But they are saying it in two different ways. Shadow Killer got his way, I've got my way. Yeah, a lot of things have happened which should have never happened. Bullshit, blatant lies. I mean, a guy posted on the Battle Vortex page that on one of my show he could hear in the background somebody turning around and saying, "Let me turn on cheat engine." I posted underneath it, "You send me that show and you send me the time, or I will boot you off the page." He left the page. I didn't boot him. He left the page. Yeah, there is. Yeah, I made a mistake with the open mic. I hold my hand up to that. It shouldn't have been open mic. Now let me explain why it wasn't an open mic. I don't know if you all seen the show where somebody invaded the show and was playing loud music. It was unbelievable. There was no need for it. There was no need for it. Yeah. So I have to make that decision. As a producer, I have to make that decision. Am I going to let people like that in? Because it started, and I can say this openly because, like Shadow Killer said, this is unshackled. I can say what the fuck I want. So I'm going to say what the fuck I want. Yeah, it's all well and nice to turn around and say, yes, yeah, it was done, and let's all finish this and all that. Well, it's all well and done saying that after the locking the stable door after the horse is fucking bolted, because the hatred is there. There will always be arsehole. I hold my hand up to that. We had it on every fucking show. Yeah, I personally, I mean, I'm new at this. I hold my hand up. I mean, Shadow Killer got me into this. I am new at this. Okay. And when this started, I was hoping we could help each other. I really was hoping we could help each other, but that's just gone completely out the window. The hate mail I had, I got booted of GeForce news page because they are convinced that I'm took money or taking money from AAF to have them on the show. If people would read what I said, that everybody would have been invited, all they had to do was PM me. Now, there is certain people I will not have on the show, and I will mention them. One of them is Fear the Peel. Okay? He is one of them I will not have on the show. The other one is Dabba Phoenix. The reason I will not have Dabba Phoenix on the show is because I know that he will come onto my show, and he did, yeah, running the Unshackled show down, calling everybody asshats, in other words, yeah, and going onto your show doing exactly the same. Two-faced people I can't deal with. Done, over with. Not fucking happening. Anybody else that's got something to say, something constructive to say, they are more than fucking welcome. Yeah, Lorne, Venom, KS, God's go. You are welcome. Okay? Time difference is the main thing. American time, European time. Big fucking difference. Yeah, I can't promise that I will not make mistakes. I probably will. Yeah, but instead of the continuously bashing and over little things every fucker has done, you take it, people take it to the next extreme. Yeah, I had, and now coming to the Sunday show, I had two IAF people, leaders on the show. Okay, through the whole show, they did exactly as I asked them to do. There was hitting bases. They was showing their platoons what they were hitting with. They was telling them what was in there. They was telling repair time. They were doing exactly as I asked them to do. I don't know how many of you was actually watching the show, but outside in YouTube, we had Fear the Peel calling them wankers, Gabraham, assads, fuck off, you name it. He was doing the fucking lot. Now, on that note, what happens after the show is not my responsibility. I am not the fucking game police. I cannot and will not tell anybody how to play their game. That is their choice. Okay? Posting the screenshot of what they said, yeah? I'm do I agree with it? No, I don't. But it's not up to me. It's not up to Battle Vortex. It is not up to me. Yeah, if you got a problem with anybody within the game, send in a ticket. Yeah, I don't know who I disrespected. Me
What
personally, Miss Lady, because I never disrespect anybody. I
what had
never
people
have.
pissed off was that, and I told you this earlier when we talked earlier.
Yeah,
What had people upset was that he was on the Euro show stating that he respects everybody, that everybody should be in the game, and he was saying all this stuff, and in less than 2 hours, he was in sector talking about somebody's mother, fucking somebody's mother, being straight out nasty. Now I understand that he was off your show, and you cannot dictate what people say, just like I can. I can't dictate what people say on my show. All right, because it's an open mic. But for him to say one thing and to completely turn himself around in 2 hours is not really disrespecting the show as it much it was it was disrespecting what you tried to put up on that show. He straight out disrespected and lied on the show, live for everybody to see. And under the War Commander, I mean, under the Battle Vortex banner, he was lying under that banner on your show. That's why people took it to mean that that's why they blamed you for it. They blamed you for it because he was on your show saying one thing, and then in 2 hours he was completely and totally showing another whole aspect. And that's why people really weren't that upset with Fear the Peel, because he has never once said one thing about AF and not said it again.
yes, and it's
He's
like I
never
took.
backtracked his feelings towards AF. He's never once said I like AF on one thing and then come back a couple hours say fuck AF, I can't stand him. He's always maintained that he does not like those players. But he did go to an extreme that should have never went because he lumped them all in together into one big clusterfuck, and that's not how it is. To
No, it
ha-
isn't.
to have
It
somebody
isn't.
on your show and say that, all right, we respect all you people out there, and this is just a game, and we shouldn't take it personally. For them to go, I'm gonna rape your mother, and I'm gonna fuck your sister, and I'm gonna do all that stuff after they were just on my show, I'd be one pissed off motherfucker. And I would be
Yeah,
straight up making another show right then and there saying, hey, I do not condone this. This was not my intention. I apologize for having these players on my show, and they will never be back on again. Because I'll be straight. They cross that line on my show, and that'd be it. And I mean, and that's and
and I,
I should have
yeah,
PM'd you, and I'll
yeah,
man up for this. You were right. You were right. You were right. Earlier, we talked, me and her talked earlier, and she said that I did not help her, and she is absolutely right. I should have PM'd you as soon as that show was over and talk to you first instead of me throwing up a show and burning it like I did. You are absolutely right. And I can take responsibility on that, but everybody knows me. Everybody knows that my when I get mad, I don't think straight. I run with my passion. Automatically straight out, I say what's on my head right away because if I don't, I'll never remember it. And yeah, I should have took a step back and I should have went, all right, I need a PM Heike and let her know exactly what happened, why it happened, and she needs to go ahead and throw a show together real quick and denounce these two people that were on her show that just lied live to all your viewers and everybody that all the 600 and some people who rewatched that show. They have just slapped me and my brand in the face and disrespected what I was trying to bring to the community. And
And
I was wrong for doing it. I was wrong for just jumping the fucking gun. And that's what I did. I straight out jumped the gun. I went and I threw a show together and it rocked and rolled for almost 4 hours. And the whole show wasn't bashing either though. We went from bashing to tips and tricks, back to bashing, back to tips and tricks. And
it,
I mean,
and it's yeah,
I should have contacted you and let you know what was happening and what you should have done, but I didn't.
this is what I'm saying. It's got completely out of control. Yeah, I can. It's like I says, I'm not the game police. I'm not the TOA police. If anybody's got a problem, PM Kickside, send a ticket to Kickside. Yeah, it's not Battle Vortex's fault. It's like I says, yeah, he did turn around and say, respect everybody, and I will. And you might not like this, but I will give him kudos for this because through the whole show, when Fear the Peer went off like a fucking raving lunatic, and I will call him a raving fucking lunatic, he was watching. He was watching YouTube. He did not respond once. Did not respond once. Okay, afterwards, I wasn't there. I didn't watch it. I went offline. I had other things to do at that time. Yeah, so I couldn't control that. Do you know what I mean? And I did PM him, and I turned around and told him, this was, a bit too far as an AAF leader. Do you know what I mean? I've got friends in AAF, but I will make something perfectly clear. Not once, ever, have I turned around and said that this show is AAF show. It isn't. It never has been. It never will be. Okay. I cannot control who wants to come on the show unless they PM me. Yeah. There's nothing else I can do.
But all you've had on your show has been AF.
Yeah,
That's
because no fucking else will come on the show.
I mean,
Because the
I
time
got
difference
AF, KT, Tau. I mean, I have them all on here. I mean, and Venom's posting something there. I guess I love Battle Vortex. Okay, I've never, ever once said I didn't. Never once have I said I didn't. And they got me my star. And I've said this before. They got me my star. If it wasn't for that Battle Vortex, I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. So I mean, and I take it personal. I take that show. I watch a show. I take it straight out. And when I see stuff like I get angry, and everybody knows, I can pull the Hulk. You won't like me when I'm angry because I go off.
you see, and I don't. That's a big difference between you and me. And City, I can understand that I will never have TOA or KT or GF on my show while them two are on. They're not on every week. That's the whole point. They're not on every week. Everybody, if they got something constructive to say, is welcome on the show. They are welcome on the fucking show. But no, I take money from AAF for them to come on the show. Nobody gives me money. Okay? I do this for like Shadow did for fucking free. I don't get jack shit. I put my own gold on my account. Thank you very fucking much. Yeah, I've been bashed left, right, and center. And for what? It's a game. A game we're supposed to all have fun with.
And that's what this show's about. This show tonight is about getting past all the hatred and all the anger that we've had. You know what this should be? And I told her, and it's another thing I told her earlier. This should be a friendly rivalry where you do one, I do one better, back and forth, back and forth. Excuse me. But I mean, how this and I'll be straight. You have your problem with fear. I like fear. I have no problems. I have a problem with Grizzly. I don't like him. I think he's very opinionated. He is very rude. When I was on the Battle Vortex page, he was rude to the people he was talking to. He is very I don't like him. I straight out don't like him at all. Just like you don't like fear, I don't like Grizzly. I do not like him. I don't like how he talks. How he did talk to the people on the Battle Vortex page. How he's very condescending and he was rude and that is one of the things I had a serious problem with. People were asking, some people I forgot what post it was, but it was something about asking for help or something like that, and he was straight out rude. And there's fear. I mean, fear. Please don't take it like I'm throwing you under the bus because I'm not. I've said it. You are my friend, and I told you that this earlier. I mean, it felt like those AAF guys felt like they were all lumped into one for those two players.
I never did have a problem with Shadow Killer or the show. Yeah, not once, and not once did I ever talk discontented about Shadow Killer, about the show on my show, and I won't. Okay, Mike, BV show will not fade away as much as you might like to, but it won't fade away. It will do if I quit the show. Yeah, it will fade away. There will be no Battle Vortex War Commander. Okay, the problem I is the hatred where there shouldn't be a hatred. Okay, there should not be a hatred. Yeah, both shows should actually help each other because we're all supposed to be working for the community. We also all supposed to be helping the community. What happened to that? Seriously, what happened to that? I personally got blamed for things I didn't do. Yeah, and I want to clear that up right here, right now. Yeah, Dr. Phil, a new Shadow Killer. I did not ban either one of you off the BV YouTube.
Oh,
I
I know.
did not
I know.
ban either one of you. Heavy Gunner did not ban Shadow Killer off the YouTube. He put him on timeout, but he did not ban him. Yeah, and for me, and I will, Dr. Phil, turn around and say the producer of the Battle Vortex page who booted, excuse me, who blocked me and my friends off the YouTube page, you motherfucker, you can eat dick.
That's Phil saying though.
Yeah, that is Phil saying. But still, I got the blame for something I didn't do.
I can say right now, and I can tell you this so everybody can hear it again. I've never once blamed you for anything. I think the only negative thing I've ever said about you, period, was that it was too early for you to run the show. For you to run a show that
And it's like you
you
turned
were
around
too
and
early,
said,
yeah, you were too early to run the show.
it's like you had the guidance of Skipjack and of Jano.
And
Okay?
Data King helped me out a lot too.
You
And
see?
Dragon, yep. I mean, I had help. You didn't, and I said this on I think Lonnie threw a show up yesterday, and I said this on yesterday's show that you know there was nobody there to help you, and I didn't help. I'll be honest. I was not mad at you. I never once blamed you. I blamed the owner. I was very upset with him. I still am. I am still very pissed off at him because he told me I was just taking a break from the show, and then I get kicked off all of it. It had nothing to do with you. I was pissed off at Fear, at William. Not Fear the Peel, but Fear. I was pissed off seriously at him because, and I've got the PMs saying that I was just to take a break from Battle Vortex. That's what it was, a break. And he kicked me off for everything.
That is,
See,
it's like I said,
I
that has
don't.
nothing to do with me.
Oh
But
yeah,
I
nothing.
also,
Absolutely,
yeah,
you and you are
yeah,
absolutely right.
but because I took over, I got the blame.
You were supposed to. I mean, you were supposed to take over, but he was supposed to help you. Into my in my mind, and I told you this in the PM. I think he stifled your creativity, and I think he's ruined you as a producer because he has treated a lot of things like the Kickside people does. He's closed off comments. He doesn't take any kind of criticism in a bad way will get you booted off the page. And it's got nothing to do with you. You're not running that Battle Vortex page. You do a show. That's it. That's him. I think his rules and regulations has stifled you as a producer. And I said this in PM. You have potential to be a superb producer, an excellent producer, but I think he holds you back. I think, and I'm sorry, but he has lied to me. I don't believe nothing that man says, and I don't trust nothing that man says. And as far as I'm concerned, without you, you're right. There is no Battle Vortex. Without the price is wrong on Battle Pirates, there be no Battle Pirates. He depends on you two for that, but he also really hampers you.
Okay,
He
can I?
puts a lock on you so tight, and I know that's because of me. I know the reason why is because I kind of broke everything. I did. I broke the show. At the end of the day, what you are going through now is my fault because I went I took it to a whole new level of assholiness that night, and I call that night the Legion night because that is a day that's a night that no everybody that was we had 100 and something people on that night. That's a night that will live forever in the War Commander memory. Is that's a night that I almost broke Kickside, and because of that night, he has put a shackle on you.
Now, can I answer that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You know as well as I do that there is a TOI on the Battle Vortex, okay, which you did follow to a certain extent, and I follow. Yeah. Does he stifle me? I don't think so because he let me do what I want to do. You know what I mean? But I will honestly say it is me. I am stifling myself. Okay, because I will make mistakes. I got thrown in the deep end. I hold my hand up to that. I will make mistakes. Yeah. And after the bashing I had, not just because of the show, on a personal level, yeah, I get, I do pull back. If I have to say something, I will say something, but I've got my own way to say things as you have got your own way to say things. Do you know what I mean? I could probably go a lot further than I have been going, but it's like I said, the bashing, don't take me wrong, it has took effect. It has took effect because I'm sitting going, is there a point in any of this? Is there a serious point in any of this? Because it doesn't matter what I do, you know, there will be arsads. And there is no two ways about it. There will be arsads, and I can deal with them arsads. But the personal attacks, on me as a person, not as a producer of the Battle Vortex show, but me as the person, yeah, it does fucking get to me. I'm human after all. It would have been fantastic, when I first started for you, Shadow Killer, to PM me here, Heike, how about you thinking of doing this and you thinking of doing that, or anybody else, Lonnie, come on the show and say, right, let's do this. But no, it wasn't. It was people watching my show. We made a mistake, and all fucking hell breaks loose.
It's because there's a standard that Battle Vortex has to live up to. And I'll bring this up because they brought it up in YouTube. Having this two accounts in the same sector, that's wrong. And Dr. Phil and Daba, these are people from two different countries, from two different time zones that got answered by two different customer service representatives that both said the same thing. That having two accounts in the same sector can get you kicked, can get you banned. Yeah, it hasn't happened yet because so many people do it. It's just like the Legion clone glitch. All right, it's just one of those low priority things that they're not taking seriously as of yet. But it's still against the terms of service. It is not, you're not supposed to have two accounts in the same sector. And for them to show that on the Battle Vortex show, showing both their same accounts in the same sector with so much infamy going back and forth, that it's in your terms of service too. When you load up the Battle Vortex days, Battle Vortex does not condone cheats, glitches, or game manipulation in any way. To have
Exactly.
to have both those accounts in the same sector is called game manipulation and should never have been put up to begin with. You should have
Okay,
told them that
no.
they needed to jump that account
And
out.
I did. To make it perfectly clear, after the show, I did, and he did jump his account out. Okay, but look at it this way, and you can't tell me that fucking thousands and thousands of people
They do.
actually not
They
exactly
absolutely do.
right.
That's why it's a
But
low priority for Kickstarter. They're not really, because if they banned everybody who did it, there'd be 13 players left to
and
play the game.
exactly, and if you listened to what happened after my show, the big deal, let's send mass ticketing in. You know what I mean? Let's get them banned. And you know what I mean? And again, what had it to do with my fucking show? What did it have to do with the Battle Voting show? If you seen it on my show, right, send in a ticket. That's all I can tell you. It still has nothing to do. They did not show on my show each base helping each other. You did not see one base covering the other base. You
You're
didn't
right.
see any of
But you
that.
see both their accounts in the same sector with such high infamy that, people do this. They assume the worst. Whether we want them to, we like them to, or we agree with them, they see that and they automatically assume the worst out. And to be honest, it's because they assume the worst because, well, they're AAF. It's just like they assume the worst for KT and Tau. They
Exactly.
automatically assume the worst. So they see these guys with such high infamy, and then they see both their accounts in the same sector. They're automatically going to assume, they're just sucking infamy off of each other. And that is where, as a producer, and I should have told you this, and I didn't, because, like I said, I just said fuck it. I you to have those players, and that goes for me too. When I have AF, KT, and all them on mine, I make sure that, one, they don't have the same accounts in the same sector. I won't. I can't, because it's game manipulation. And if they do, they got to jump that shit the fuck out. I mean, to run that like that is, I mean, when they read your terms of service on yours, the first thing they see is we do not condone cheats, glitches, and all that. And it's your job as a producer to tell the people before the show starts that, listen, all right, if you have two accounts in the
I
same
had no
sector,
idea. I had
or
no idea they had two accounts.
I didn't either. I was told
I
this too.
can't, you know what I mean? I can't read their fucking minds. I can't go through a fucking list of things. I asked them to do certain things on my show, and they did. They did what I asked them to do. Okay, that's all I can do.
I mean, everybody that comes on my show, I know for certain what they have. Um, what if they have two accounts in the same set? I know ahead of time. I make sure.
Yes,
I
Killzone.
ask.
I
I
know. I'm gonna be sorry. Yes, Killzone. I know he's got two accounts, but I did not know he had them in the same sector. Okay, just to make that perfectly clear. And now it's not both on Facebook. One is on Facebook and one is on fucking Kickside, right? I can only take his word for it. I've got no intention of checking up on it.
But see,
I've
that's the
got
thing.
fucking
As a
none.
producer and them coming on, especially the Battle Vortex show, because the brand has been around for such a long time, you have to check. I fucked up. I had somebody come on that was an arbiter. He got banned, and I had to eat that crow. I had to eat that. He got banned.
Yeah, I just, a lot of things have happened over the last Lord knows how many months. Okay, now we can do a choice here. Yeah, we all got a choice here. Yeah, are we going to carry on, or is this going to fucking stop? That's all I want to know. Yeah, and the only reason I actually
You broke up. Hello, I can't hear you. I think we might have lost her, guys. Give it a second.
how far is this going to fucking go? Yeah, I don't want this anymore. I don't want this bickerness. I don't want this fighting. I don't want it.
I mean, it's no her. You know, she doesn't have the internet connection, guys. I dropped out too. All right, so that was YouTube. All right, can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know if you can hear me. Yeah, the music, Dr. Phil, you heard was my fucking phone going off. Sorry about that one. Yeah, I just, a lot of bad blood. There is a lot of blood, bad blood.
Ugh. I mean, it's we have get we and I've said it, and Doctor Phil said it. From I mean, it's done. I will try and I will have, and the community's gonna help me. If they see something happen, let me know, and I'll PM you from now on. I won't throw another show on to bash. It won't be nothing like that. If I see something, I'll let you know. Or if you have a question, PM me. I'll answer it. Fuck fear. I mean, I'm sorry. I don't like him. I know he's in charge. I know he's watching the show. I know he's probably laughing his ass off because fuck, he's been around 20 years doing this shit. So I mean, I'm a flea compared to him, which is fine. But I still don't like him.
And
And
that is your choice.
oh yeah, that is my choice. That is my own thing. Just like I know he doesn't like me. I know he doesn't. I lied to him too. I mean, I can't say that I didn't because I told him I wouldn't blow up like this again. I promised him, and I broke that promise. To be honest, I forgot all about the fucking promise to begin with. I need to write this shit down. But I promised him that I would not blow up like this again. I lied. I fucked up. I lied to him. Straight out lied to him. So I mean, I'm no better than what that no. I'm straight out no better than he is. The only difference is I'm not hiding everything. I'm not gonna hide nothing. I'm not gonna. Everything I've got is for everybody to see. I'm not gonna close comments. I'm not gonna close threads unless it's a cheating thread. If you got something to say to me, you're gonna say it. Fucking jam me down. That is what I want to read. Just like that Joey faggot. Fuck him. All right. He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about because he doesn't watch the shows either. So I don't really give a shit. But I won't
You know,
hide nothing from nobody.
yeah, and I never have. You know what I know, I will tell people. Yeah, and here, this is what started the shit with this show and AAF in the first place is your name calling.
Yeah, fuck you, William. Name calling is okay. Name calling is part of the game. Okay, calling some they call me Shadow Fag,
Oh, you have no
Shadow
idea what I
Sissy.
get called. Did you
I
know the
mean,
newest one is I'm a porn star? First of
wow.
all, I'm a lady boy and I'm a fucking man, and now I'm a porn star. The buggers can't make up their mind what
I
the
mean,
fuck I am.
I've been called so many fucking names. I think what was the? Do you guys remember what that one guy called me? It was so original. I can't remember it now. I can't remember it. Some guy came up with like the greatest shadow name ever. I can't shadow. Yeah, I think it was Shadow Fag. I think it was like the greatest one I've never heard before. So name calling is part of the game. But when you tell people that you're gonna fuck their mother and shadow pussy, I've been called that one, and that you're gonna rape their sister and all that shit, that takes from name calling to a whole different ball game.
But then
And
again, I can't control what they say outside my show.
oh
I
yeah,
can't control that.
yeah, oh I agree, and I understand that.
Yeah, but who got bashed for it? Who got
It's
bashed?
because he
Yeah, because
lied.
they were on the show. You know,
Yeah, because they lied.
I didn't
It wasn't
know.
because they were on the show. It's because they lied on the show.
Yeah, but I
That
did
was the
not
difference.
know that while they were on the show. Now, did I?
Shadow Tickler. That was it. Thank you, Danny. That was the most original one I've heard.
Yeah, so, it's up to your show. You know what I mean? And you turned around and said to me, and I can understand that Unshackled is for everybody, and everybody can turn around and say anything they want to. However, personal attacks on people shouldn't happen on any show.
Oh, this goes so fast. Oh, let me scroll up. There was, you're gonna pay for that one, Phil. Hold on. There was something. But all right. Pesty Nora said you promote them knowing that what they do. All right,
I
here we go. You don't
promoted.
control. Here we go. This is what Pesty Nora said. You don't control what they do, but you promote them on your show. I mean,
I
you've had Bubble Machine on your show twice.
Yeah,
After the
and
first time he got cratered. After the first time he was on your show, he got cratered.
for
And
six
then
hours.
yep, and then he came back, and then he was back on the show, and that is where the promotion comes into effect. Is that you were
I was
okay with him
trying.
having on there,
I
having him on there. What
listen.
about your elite guys? They won't come on.
It's a time difference. They're in Italy, and half of them don't speak friggin' English. I mean, I'm in Giovanni's, which is Master Commander's squad. Yeah, there's not one English person in there. They're all Italian, and I don't speak Italian. Okay, I had on Sunday one of them came on the show, but his internet, but he was so bad with the background noise, yeah, that which was Blade, yeah, that we trying to sort that out with his background noise, and he will be coming on again. Okay, there is, and what I am trying to say is, yeah, they come on the show to ask them what I asked to do what I asked them to do. Okay, and that was attack bases, show the platoons, heal time, and everything. Yeah, they're high powered players. They hated players. I mean, I don't think there's many people who actually don't fucking hate them, Pair.
Hello.
Okay? Hello. Do you know what I mean? And yeah, Dr. Phil, you're right. Take personal shit to them personal, not on the show. You know, I
Yep.
just, it's gone too far. And, if at all possible, I don't know if it can be, I would like it to stop. Plain and simple. I like it to stop.
It has to. I'll be honest. It really, really has to stop. Um, because we're not really helping the community. People are logging on them onto the shows now just to see who's gonna fuck up the worst. I
Yeah,
mean,
that's what it is.
but we will try our damnedest. We will try our damnedest. Now, I will be opening up the mic in a few minutes to let other people on. I am going to set rules for the first time ever on War Commander Unshackled. There will be no personal bashing. There will be none of that. If you have a beef and you want a personal bash, then you know that you can take that shit somewhere else. All right. Um, we can have a lively discussion, but I will not put up with your any kind of family, racist, any of that shit. It will not fly. All right. She came on this show in good faith. We're going to show her the respect that she deserves for coming on this show. And if you guys don't like that, don't click the link because I will kick you right the fuck off in a heartbeat. All right. So, I love Red Steel. We've, hey, me and him, we've had our bouts. We've went round and round, but I still respect the hell out of him. All right, guys, I'm gonna open.
Frank, Frank Rowland, I agree with you wholeheartedly. Both shows should be important and should be united. Both shows. If I fuck up, yeah, let me know. You know what I mean? And Shadow Killer, if you remember when you had that round going on,
oh yeah,
one issue, who PM'd you to tell you?
everybody.
Oh,
Yes, you did. Oh man, that was.
Heavy Gunner PM'd you
And
because I didn't watch it. Heavy Gunner PM'd
I
you.
had to give props to Harry Gunner for coming on that other night show and informing us about getting that glitch fixed. Good damn job. We are about to open this up for everybody. Remember my rules. All right, my rules are simple. They are not hard to follow. Be respectful, or don't come the fuck on. All right, you guys got that? Here we go. Mic is open for everybody. Oh, while we wait, are there any questions out there from YouTube while we wait for people to fill up the show? Uh, are there any questions out there by you guys that you want to ask either show, or what you guys want? We want to know what's going on. We want to hear what you guys got to say. I mean, that's why
You know,
we're throwing this out
I
there.
want to make I want to make something clear as well. Okay, I will not have anybody dictate to me how to run the show. Okay, people can advise me, people can give comments, people can guide me, but don't tell me how to run the show. I can only do my best. That's all I can do. If I fuck up, I fuck up. On my head it is. PM me saying, come on, Heike, you fucked up, you should have done this and this.
All right, there are 4 War Commander on shackles running right now.
Oh,
I,
really?
yeah,
Okay, you guys need to come in on your own accounts and log out of the unshackled ones, okay? Because y'all gonna confuse the fucking piss out of me until I can get that shit straight.
Well, we're all in here
you're gonna
now.
have-
So if Unshackled leaves, it's going to go shit up. So
That's okay. For some reason, it's not showing. It's not showing up on YouTube.
no, you're gonna have an issue with that. I have a couple. Remember my snake?
Yeah.
Even the snake would be visual as a GIF in here in the room, but even out there on YouTube, all you would see is a still frame. Unfortunately, your still frame for this GIF is a black screen. It's kind of like in between the motion, so it's capturing
Yeah.
that second between the motion. So I don't know.
Yeah. What I'm
But
just
yeah,
gonna do is just make a picture. Fuck all this GIF bullshit.
yeah. So the only thing I wanted to say is, you already mentioned it. Is Heavy Gunner did exactly what we were looking for, which is, he owned up. They fixed their problem. We all respected that they were working on getting it fixed. Those are the things that we look for. It wasn't, Heike, you can't take things directly personal. Unfortunately, think of it like this. We've bashed CM Sulaco as a community. I'm not saying me personally, but I've done it. I'm not saying anybody on this panel, but we've all probably done it, except for maybe Pascal. I'm sure he hasn't really taken the teeth to CM Sulaco. But CM Sulaco is the current face for the platform of War Commander in the forums and on certain shows. You're going to have to understand not to take certain slights against you personally, because it's not against you directly, it's against the show as a whole. And when you're the figurehead of the show, they're going to aim their swords at you, but it's not to harm you directly. It's not necessarily to incite direct anger from you or towards you, but you are just you're the token. You're there. You're the image that they look at. You understand?
Yeah,
Shadow
I
Killer's been on
understand.
that. Shadow Killer's been on that side, and um, the fact that Heavy Gunner's here, that's another one. Heavy Gunner early on, he didn't understand. You know this. He didn't understand how to separate the personal from the impersonal attacks. They're impersonal attacks. They're not directly at you. They might say things and infer you or say your name or do whatever, but it's not at you. It's just at what you represent as a whole. And what you represented as a whole was a show with a person that many didn't like, didn't trust, and you were not. We're not saying that you were aware. We're not saying that you were aware, but it was this person who people had their ill feelings about was on the program, and they immediately didn't like it because of that person. They targeted you as the representative of the show that person was on. And then when he disrespected you, disrespected your viewers who listen and trust, your word, your bond, that what we all know we're both here for, which is honest information, teaching the community, helping the community, keeping the community in the loop with what changes in the game, promoting what we want to be changed into the game for the betterment of the players. When that person disrespects that, it's you unfortunately were collateral damage.
Yeah,
It's not, it's not only
I
Heike. It's not only Heike. Because when
No,
somebody actually has a say, yeah, they try to hush everybody up, but they run from the truth. Because I am fucking pissed if I cannot have my say either. I've been on the shows for almost a year. Yeah, if somebody spread rumors about me and I found out who it is, I cannot say who it is because everybody tried to hush me up. If you cannot be friends and honest to each other, then every show will be doomed.
that is very true.
Because,
Unfortunately,
because
Pascal,
they don't make a show.
that's right. Pascal, the sick and twisted fact is this is the way the world has become. Social media, Facebook, and the way people are. I mean, you go back when, I know this isn't related, but it's a good way for me to try to explain my point of view. If you look at certain things like what's that, the cam thing where you go on and you sit and you next everybody, next everybody, next everybody. Kids go on to that, and people go on to that, and they just go around just to look at some guy sitting in his living room, talking about games or whatever, wearing a stupid hat, and they go, "You're a loser," and then they hit next, or "You douchebag," and then they hit next, or some freaking 10-year-old kid starts cursing the hell out of you and then goes to next. You know what I mean? Those those roulette shows.
I just want to have my own say because I almost dragged Heike to hell last week. And I apologize to her. She let me see who actually is behind this stuff.
Okay.
And this is not a threat, I have information already for 8 months about certain people who doing the show and who get promoted and who get on the first step stool. Yeah, but they're all fucking fakes, frauds, and I have proof. And the guy that just booted me from the side chat know that I am pissed, and if I'm gonna tell this, I can rip everybody apart who has a clean face, if you know what I mean.
Mhm.
Because there was only one person who knew I asked if my girlfriend can be a forum moderator. Only one person. And if Heike knew that she was applying for that option,
Mhm.
there's no lie who spread that rumor. Simple. If Heike says that I was asking women for nude pictures, well, I hope those women can come to me because I don't give a fuck about nude pictures because I type in Google boobs and I see boobs.
See, it's this childish. It's the
If
childish
they
way.
this is people. They are jealous in what we succeed, and if you're open to fuck this up and listen 2,200 times to the same old story, sorry for the appeal. We know your band. We know you don't dig Abraham. That's your fucking problem. After 4 times saying it in the show, it's done. But you are the one also drag this, go on and go on. That makes me feel bored in the show. It makes me don't feel to talk anymore. I love you, Veer, you know that. But this is the bullshit that I have to keep on. But I cannot speak because they hush me. If you all fucking stop, have 2 faces to each other, and combine your love for the fucking game, this whole fucking thing is over with. But be fair to each other. If you don't like somebody, don't put him in the show. If you know what he's gonna say, don't put him in the show. Make it constructive, like everybody always wanted.
I have never, not once, ever shushed you. I've never taken you off any of the pages. I've never kicked you. I've never disrespected you in any way, Pascal.
But Shadow, but you
Ever.
know who did.
That's gonna stay. That's
And
fine. But
you
this
know,
door is always open to you. It's
I know
open to your lady.
you offered me that, but
Yep, both of you and your lady is always welcomed on these shows. Welcomed on the pages.
Yeah, but I'm talking about back to the Battle Vortex and when we're together and every stuff. It's not about for me. It's also I'm not a guy who want to be in the front row. I gave you guys. I even did Heike's base setup. I did on
Yeah,
slot
you
with
did.
several people. I don't want to have credits. I don't want to have. I tell you guys in private. I tell you tactics, and then you bring it in the show sometimes. I don't mind. I'm not saying, okay, this is from me, but okay, you are the only one that don't tell, Shadow. But if I see other arbiters talking, and you know how Kickside works. If we share too much from our tactics in the show, we show too much. This is the same thing what happened with the last show of BV and with our Unshackled show. You see what they've done with the Legion drones. We've been fighting 5 months to get the Legion drones back. Anthony got booted from BV because he made a riot on the forums for the Legion drones. And what you both do now, you fuck it up for everybody again. This KT Soul Seeker dropped 16 drones in the base, live on stream.
That he did. On my base. I don't know, it was Destroyer's base.
Oh, by the way, I want to say welcome to Heavy Gunner. I am so proud of you that you are here. Guys, let me tell you, it takes a lot for him to.
Thanks, son.
Yeah, it takes
Sorry,
a lot
guys,
for him to be here.
I'll mute myself now till I calm down. I'm so sorry, but I'm so fucking pissed. We all love each other, and why the fuck we doing this? Stop doing this. Be honest to each other. We can make a great thing out of this game.
Go have a drink, Pascal.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a drink. Have a dry mouth, man.
We could have some makeup, angry, animalistic stuff afterwards. It's always fun.
You know, this is what I mean. The shows are supposed to be informational, educational, and most important, fun. It's supposed to be fun. Yeah, we all have likes and dislikes for people. Yeah, I have fucking dislikes, and I have dislikes for people who I had on the show. Do you know what I mean? But I keep that separate. I keep it separate unless they're starting to attack me on a personal level. And Dr. Phil, I have seen your video, and I will say thank you.
That damaged me on a personal psychological level. I had no idea I'd actually gone around and said that. I flatly denied it until I sat back and watched the show with my head in my hands.
You know, it needs to stop. Both shows should be educational, informational, and like I said, it's supposed to be fun. Yeah, I mean, I didn't know what Pascal was saying earlier. I didn't know what would happen to him. He deleted me. He and I had no idea. And I know what Pascal's going through, so I left him alone. You know, all this has got to stop. This bullshit. You know, whose show is better? You know, who's better and who's best at this and who's best at that? You know what I mean? We all got our little bits where we better at. You know, we all have bits where we absolutely crap at. And now, David, you may not speak. Uh,
No, don't let him talk. He'll never shut up.
you know what I mean? But I mean, Fia had messages yesterday turned around saying he should stop the Vortex shows. Do you know what I mean? I don't know. Seriously, I have no intention of bashing the Unshackled show. I don't. I've never have, and I am not going to start now. You know, I just wish, I really do wish, that people take a step back and please, folks, remember there are human beings behind the screen.
Who did we lose?
I do not know.
Somebody went out as
Ga-
Unshackled
Gaming.
company.
We might
Do you
be
know what I mean? Yeah, Heavy Gunner jumped out because his internet connection is really, really bad.
Fuck, he's here.
What's
All
up,
right,
Yeah,
Ronnie?
he's
so
come
I
back.
guess we lost Venom.
I got the Unshackled picture.
Everybody has a fucking unchecked. I'll be fixing
Well,
that.
I logged
today.
out of
Yeah.
yours and mine and logged back into just mine, and it's still got.
There's the selection process going in.
Everybody
Pain in the
wants-
ass.
Yeah, I'll fix it. I'll fix it. Be lucky you could be under my my other picture, okay? And all you guys can be Shadow Killer.
Hey, I just wish I had the aluminum hat. I'd be fucking set.
Don't be hating on the hat now.
I can make you one
The only
live.
thing I'd be out of is a damn moped, and I'd be all right.
Ragging on my moped too. Fuck all of you.
And a flip phone.
No, a trike.
I'm still waiting. By the way, Phil,
Big
I'm looking at your Kickstarter page or Kickstarter thing. Still nothing from anybody. On
Yep,
Kickstarter.
still nothing.
But at least people keeping it alive. So
So
So, you know, it's up to each individual person, you know, or the both groups as a whole, how this is going to carry on. I am hoping on a personal level that we can start making both shows, you know, work together.
oh, we will because you know Phil said it and I've said it and I've showed you that was said on the Unshackled page that we're done with that. We are done with the bashing. We're done with all that shit. If I lose my cool, I think I said this on your show, didn't I, Lonnie? To make sure you guys tell me.
Yep.
I mean, if I lose it, I need to know about it because I don't ever think about it. I don't think before I open my mouth. As soon as I get angry, that's it. It's anger, and that's all I think about for a couple hours. And then when I'm done being angry, I think about what I say, and I'm like, well, fuck. Maybe I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
But it's too late to say. It's too late to say. You know, it's too late to go back on now. So I'll just roll with it. I mean,
You know,
I am
I'm
a
actually,
passionate
believe it or
person,
not,
boy. Straight out, I am, man, and everybody knows that. I think that's why so many people. You came up with that name, Red Steel. I've said that. That was Red Steel's idea. But see, shit like that. Like, oh, what? The link not working?
Yeah, you have because of the fucking Google authorization. You got to go through that stupid little friends thing and go copy the link and do it that way. It's a giant pain in the ass.
Yeah. But I am. I mean, man, I will throw that shit. I am quick tempered, and once I'm angry, that's it. And I don't hold shit back. I mean, once I get angry, I'm gonna let everybody know why I'm angry. I mean, I don't. It's just how I am. I have always been.
So differ. You know, I bless the poor sods I'm working with, because when I get angry, I'll take it onto them motherfuckers. But what I'm saying is, this is supposed to be on a different platform, so to speak. Okay, we've got the Unshackled show, which is open to everybody, where everybody can just let rip and let roll. Am I correct?
Yep.
Okay. Then we've got the Battle Vortex show. Yeah, it's modernized. It's modernized. So yeah, we have our rules. Yeah, to a certain extent. Yeah, we have our rules. What we can and cannot say. Okay, I have to abide by the rules, but that doesn't stop me from doing what I'm supposed to be doing and what I've been trying to do. The only person that stopped me is myself, out of fear of fucking up because of the bashing I had. Now, I hope you guys can understand that.
Oh, I can, because I get it every day. Every day, the day after I do a show, I get about. I wake up to 10, 15 p.m.s. Shit, I'm on the AF hit list. KT's come smack me around a little bit now, so I mean, yeah, I'm kind of used. Yeah, well, I'm kind of used to the bashing now.
Shadow has become the TP.
Pretty much, yep, that's exactly right. I am now the TP of the community. Everybody wipes their ass with me. And Bumbles, you're right. I mean, that's, and I said that earlier. You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean, got no problem saying I don't like the man. None whatsoever.
This is what I'm saying. We all got our preferences. Do you know what I mean? And I can quite actually say I don't hate anybody, because hate is a strong word. Okay? Hate is a very strong word. I dislike some people. Yeah, I will hold my hand up to that. I dislike some people. More than anything else, I dislike them for not what they stand for, but how they come across. Okay? I don't know any of you. The only person I know on a personal level is Grizzly. Okay, I don't know any of you on a personal level. Shadow Killer, we known each other for how long? About a year?
About a year.
Do you know what I mean? We've done the shows together. You got me started on the first Euro show, which was which was your show. Do you know what I mean? You got me into this, and all I want to do now is just literally leave this all behind and see if we can work together.
No, that is the plan. That is the plan for me anyway. So all you guys out there that watch this, we are. I mean, enough's enough. Enough's enough. I mean,
This is literally talk hatred to a new level. Seriously, talk
and Bumbles,
to a new
I
level.
agree with you there, but he'll never be on this show, so it won't really matter. He'll never come on the show. I would never. I wouldn't let him on the show. I mean, it's just me. But we're done. We're done with all this. We see enough of this shit with on all the other pages that we're all on. I don't even look at half the pages anymore, because all you see is so much fucking anger, man. God damn, there is so much out there, and we're all angry, and we all take that shit out on each other. When at the end of the day, it's not them. We have got to give it to the people who deserve it. That's Kickside.
And then again, sometimes even Kickside don't deserve it.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
not pushing
yeah. Except for Shalaka. I'm sorry, guys, but you guys know my feelings on him. Hey, if
Several
you can
times
find
over,
me
buddy.
Black Widow, if you can find me a TP person who can speak English and is willing to jump on my show, I'll be more than happy to throw him on here. I got absolutely no problems with
and this
that.
is like a and this is what I said as well. Is they are welcome on my show. Anybody is welcome on my show. I had some bad shit happening to me. Okay, before somebody wanted to come on the show, and then in the pre-show literally went absolutely off their fucking rocker. And this is when I turned around and says, I have got to be selective, and I am sorry. I am really sorry for that. But do I have a choice?
Yeah, he tried that on our show too. He didn't last too long.
No, he did not.
Yeah, look, was he playing Leonard Skinner for
No.
you? He played Leonard Skinner for us.
I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what he played on that show.
Yeah, he played Leonard Skinner for our show.
I don't know what he was. He come up with some fucking stupid name, but I don't know what else I can do now. I kept silent through the whole time. I never said a striking word. I just took it all. But then comes a time when I have to say enough already. It's gone completely and utterly out of control.
That is the plan for everybody, and
I hope so. I
it will.
really and truly hope so. Oh, hi, more than, by the way.
What's up?
What's
So I'm going to put this out there. If it doesn't stop, you'll answer to me.
If it doesn't stop, we won't do a show. Because I won't do a show that has, I mean, yeah, I get angry. I run my mouth. I say shit. But has anybody other than Cyberpuss and Salako, have you guys really ever seen me jump down somebody's fucking throat?
No.
An individual player. I don't. I don't. Just because it's not who I am.
I'm sorry. Cybertoad deserves it. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Cyberpuss. He fucking likes it, and if he don't, he better.
Anyway, you guys read what I posted in YouTube chat.
No.
And it's up to each individual person, okay, who they dislike or who they want to talk about. On the BV show, I like to talk about the game. Okay, what's happening in the game, what information I have, or what information I can get. That's what I like to talk about. Okay, yeah, I had a couple of PvP shows on, and everybody was going off on the first one, and definitely everybody was going off on the second one. You know what I mean? I can only try so much. Yeah, I would have loved. I mean, before I had KT Shooter on the show.
Yeah.
Show at the same time, and they got on like a house on fire. Yeah, what happened then? The hatred they got for each other outside the game, I can't control that. It is not up to me.
Sorry, fucking Pascal just sent me a midget 18 picture.
Oh dear.
That's awesome.
You know what I mean?
See, that's my problem. I'm very flighty, guys.
Well,
and City, I agree with you. I know a lot of people after the Sunday show were fucking angry. Yeah, I know. I've read the fucking pages, trust me. I know there was a lot of fucking people to be, but you all let the anger go in the wrong direction. That was the main problem. Shadow Killer, I know you don't like Grizzly. I love Grizzly like cooked food. Simple reason is I know the man for over 5 years. Okay?
sorry.
I know him better than anybody else. Yeah, he is abrupt. He will say what it, but he's also very, very protective towards me. And that
That's
I look
fine.
like I took.
I don't mind being protective of you, but for him to be so condescending to the people that are trying to ask for questions and ask for help and to be like that towards those other people is not how things are supposed to go. That's not how it goes. That's not how you're supposed to be. And that was my problem. My problem with him was that he was very rude, very condescending, patronizing towards people asking questions. And that being protective of you is one thing, but being rude to the people he's supposed to help is a whole different ballgame. And that
This is
was
what I'm
my
trying.
problem with him.
Very straightforward. Okay, like you got on your show, he is straightforward. And you also have to remember, it wasn't just me. He was who was getting it. It was him. Who the fuck's that with a mask on? Jesus H. Christ!
That's Venom.
That's fucking Ben. God damn it, Venom.
Hey, I'm glad he did that because fuck, I don't know who's
I
who
was
with all
gonna
the shadow
kick it.
killers up.
Jesus H. Christ! You just fit the friggin' shit out of this way.
You can
But
never have enough.
so
Guys, I
you know.
want one thing, In
Go on then,
2013, in 2013, 2012, I was a part of Janice TV, the WC Sideshow, with Midnight Commander, with Queen Minerva, with even Alison Wright wasn't there, and we all had a thing what totally went wrong the last year. It was what happened within the show. We all have a freedom of speech, be ourselves. No cutback. If you want to talk about the game, you talk about the game. What we discuss after the show, it stays with us. And it's too spreading out, too many new faces. We had an unwritten rule about, we all know, you guys, Jano, he will give you a tip, but he don't tell you everything. Jano was the one also that kids are watching and they get information out of the shows. So if we spoil all the tips and tricks, Kixeye why shouldn't Kixeye adapt to that and make it harder? You know what I mean?
You're absolutely right.
If we are just friends like we felt the first time when we all come together and be honest to each other, this whole fucking bullshit wasn't on the order. We all help each other. We make one fist. This is what we do already for 5 years against Kixeye. And what we have now is we have a fist to each other. This is not good. We need to be friends. And like friends that's supposed to be. If I think Shadow is a dickhead, I will tell him he's a dickhead. And I will explain to him in private why I think like that. So that is how we
I
feel.
love you too.
Not I go to Fear the Pill and type in this PM, oh my God, I think Anthony's a dickhead. Because then you get fractions between each other.
Hey,
You are
Pascal.
producing the shows, yeah?
And we love you too.
Yeah, sorry.
Pascal, I love you, man.
I'm not a dick. I'm an asshole.
No, you're a bitch.
Don't hate on me, you sexy bitch.
No,
No,
but sorry guys.
I mean,
but
Shadow Killer.
I kept my mouth shut way too long and I got frustrated, and that's why I don't want to participate on the shows, and that's what I already told Heike before.
Yeah, you did.
I cannot be
And
myself.
it's a shame because I know Pascal, and like a lot of others on this show, okay, I know Pascal is very knowledgeable about the game. He's very knowledgeable about platoon setups and everything. I know all that. You know what I mean? And yeah, I do missed all that. He left the show, and he told me why he left the show, and I also explained to him changes. Yeah, which we even not even going to go into. Do you know what I mean? But I'm just hoping that both shows, in their own way, because we're two different shows, but working for the same goal. Let's put it this way.
Yes, and that's what I tried to say. If you guys are all natural, and not you have to read from a book what you can or not can say, it's more easy watchable. People like it if you are stay natural. Because if now this person, what you say, it's not natural. If you are natural, you're having fun, talking about the games, respond to the people, make fun. This is what all about. I cannot be different. In my case, I cannot
Well,
be.
well, nobody actually should. You should be yourself. Why should you change for somebody else? I'm not going to change for anybody else. I'm going to be me because that's all I can be.
Yes, and
I
that's
am not
the
an
thing.
ass kisser. I'm not an ass licker. I'm none of that. If I got something to say, be it about Kicksai, about the game itself, something that happened with it, I will say so. But it's like I said to Shadow Killer and to everybody else, we all got different ways in how to say things.
Yeah, but if you have me on the show, I can go from kickside glitches straight toward koala porn. That's me. You
Please
know.
don't do that.
Yeah, well, I know that.
You know.
I know that. And it's like I turned on and says, there is no legend. Okay, it's the shows. The BV show, like when Shadow Killer did it, Jano did it, when Dragon did it. These shows no longer exist. This is what people don't seem to get into their heads. These shows
But
no longer exist.
you're right, they don't exist, but they are the backs that we are all on. Their shows are
Exactly.
what
But
we
you
should.
can't
That
compare.
the standards of their shows is what I rate my show under.
Well,
And
look,
when I was running Battle Vortex, that is what I would put my every time I did a show, I would think back on their shows and try to keep up the standards that they set for all the shows. And that is what that is what I was meaning when I said that about how the show wasn't the shows aren't like they were. That's what people are meaning. The people are meaning that they feel like the content on Battle Vortex has lost their way, has lost its way in a lot of ways, and that is what we that is what we expect. You see, hold on, Fear's in chat. You see, Fear, that is where you fired them for saying what they meant. Yeah, Dragon messed up when he was condoning that. Fine. Data, he lost his cool. I lost my cool. But at the end of the day, the community backed us. They backed Data. They backed Dragon. They backed me. They backed Dragon's Warrior. They backed all of us because your standards they do not go hand in hand with War Commander standards. And that's where you realize is you have this big massive thing with Battle Vortex. It's not just Kickside games, it's a whole ass of games. So you don't know. You have no idea. Yeah, you've been to their little company, you've gotten their little swag bag, but that is it. You don't play the game. You have no idea what we go through in the game. We go with what we know, what we deal with every fucking day in this game. And you may have got rid of Data and all that, but you know something? They created your show. They made the War Commando Battle Vortex what it is today. And if it wasn't for them and it wasn't for what they said and how they did it, you wouldn't even have that fucking show. It'd be gone.
Okay, now just hold on, everybody, for a minute here. And Shadow Killer, you're going off again. Just put it. Let me just put it this way. You know what I mean? Fear's got his rules. You got your rules or non-rules, whatever the bloody hell it is. Do you know what I mean? But you forget about Fear for a minute, even though he is the forget about Fear for a moment. Think about War Commander here. Okay, Fear's not interested in War Commander. For all he cares, I can shut the show down and he won't make another one. Okay, it's up to us what we're going to do. Okay. It is literally up to us. My part of the Battle War Commander and your part of the Unshackled is what we make out of it from now on. That is what counts. You cannot compare when you did the show when everybody to my show. It's like I said, it is two completely different. Two completely different.
Agreed. All right, and I agree with you 100%. But we, as a group, community group, that as we are, all right, we are a community-based game. We all have a responsibility to live up and to have the standards that the previous people before us held. And that is what I'm talking about. All right. That's what I am talking about. I am talking about they set a standard that we as a community need to live up to. All right, as a community. And yes, no matter what he says, without Data, without Jano, without Dragon, and yet without me, that sounds a little egocentrical, but that's fine. All right, we made those shows. Okay, we made those shows. We made it to what it is today.
Do you know what I mean? And fear doesn't put restrictions on me, except for the TOA he has, which you know quite well, Shadow. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's not him. It is me. So you can't blame him for everything that's been going on. You can't. So on some of the respect, yeah, you can put the blame on me.
No, no. At the end of the day, the buck stops at the top. Okay, at the end of the day, the buck stops with the person who is at the very top of the list.
War
Okay,
Commander and its heyday broke
Buck
all
stops
the
with you.
records. It broke all of the records. War Commander, Battle Pirates, that week-to-week thing that both shows had with one another. War Commander would take the views one week, Battle Pirates would take it the next, and for 2 weeks when I was on the Vegas show, that was right at the top, and I used to rub it in because it was funny. Because Vega was always down at the bottom, but it was always Battle Pirates and the War Commander BB shows with yourself and Data and Dragon would always sit there right at the top.
Oh, let me tell you.
It's
Hold on.
it's
Fear.
not even. Hang on.
You're absolutely right. I am at the top of my game right now, and I am enjoying where I'm at. All right, but I know there's going to be somebody out there who's going to take this, and you know who's going to be? He's going to be City. His first show, was fucking incredible. He did it solo. He did it by himself. He did a goddamn good job. And if anybody takes the War Commander shows for me, it'll be him. But it's not about that. Unlike what you believe, it's not about that because I still promote his shit. I promote his page. I promote who he is because, one, damn good videos. Two, does it for the community. Three, he did a great fucking show. And if anybody's going to take the top spot, it'll be him. And good. I hope he does. I hope he is the next step in the War Commander evolution.
Oh, God,
Okay.
you made it sound like a Pokemon. God damn it.
Listen, it doesn't even mean who's at the top. It shouldn't have anything to do with who's at the top, who's at the bottom.
I'm
Do you
just
know what I mean?
rephrasing, I'm parroting what Fear just said.
You know what I mean? For me, I love Fear to bits. Okay, that is me personally. If anybody helped me in some, it is Fear who helped me. Okay, the best he can. It's like you said, he does not play the game, so he doesn't know nothing about the game, and he admits he knows nothing about the game. Okay, so all we can do from now on is and I'm hoping we can do is move forward Put both shows in their own way, put them together, give information, give tips, give tricks. If I fuck up, it would be nice of any one of you to PM me instead of making one hell of a fucking big thing out of something that is probably pretty damn small. That's all I'm asking. And the bashing to stop. It's gone so far that with Heavy Gunner, he has got a very bad internet connection at the moment, which everybody is working on. He has done nothing but try to help the community. You know what I mean? And the bashing he had is literally made the man feel ill. And feel ill. That is unacceptable. I'm sorry, but that is unacceptable.
Well, I did my fair share of heavy gun bashing. I can admit that. I mean, I was one of them out there who was bashing them. Straight out, I was.
Yeah, well,
I don't know the man, but I wish him the best. Get better.
I did. I bashed the hell out of him. As soon as he made one small little mistake, I was all over him. And I did. I did. And, that's just that's how I am. I am. I'm not. I'm trying to be the nicest guy I can be, but I have already said it. When I get angry, shit comes out of my mouth like it just pops out, and then I just once it's said, it can't be unsaid. So
look, we've all taken pot shots.
Yes.
And
I mean, Frank, I agree with him. You know what I mean? Dragon did a good show. The first show I ever was on was Dragon's Ladies Only Night. That's the first show I was ever on. The first ever Ladies Only Night. Okay? So, yeah. But people, please remember, this Battle Vortex is something completely different. It's something new. It's something I am trying to build up. And I'm trying my best on my own with Grizzly and Heavy Gunner's help. I'm been doing this on my own, and I was getting bashed left, right, and center. Yeah. It's like Fear just said. Euro is in no way trying to follow in the foot, which I can't step in Shadow Killer's shoes. I can't step in Dragon's shoes. I can't step in anybody's shoes. I can only wear my own shoes.
It's not that we want you to follow in our footsteps. We want what the community, not me, but the oh, go ahead, because I know you're about to leave.
Yeah, I got to run in a second. I just want to say this, that we've all taken our pot shots and at everybody, because everybody's sort of under a microscope. We've had so many years of dealing with the roaches in the game, and that's finally gotten under control. Sporadically, we have issues, but for the most part, it's under control. So anytime there is an excuse or something occurs, it brings up those ill feelings of what we honest players have had to suffer through, all the money that people have spent battling people that didn't give a crap because their repairs were free, didn't give a crap because their upgrades were false, didn't give a crap because their units were just clones of other, of units that they didn't really have. So anytime these little instances occur, we tend to jump to those old visceral feelings of just not again. You understand? So that aspect of it has to have some accreditation to why these things happen. We have to stop the bickering amongst ourselves, because now it's not us fighting Kixeye for making things, swaying the game against the players so drastically. It's not us fighting the roaches and the cheats. It's now us honest players fighting honest players, and that's the one thing we cannot have happen. And as far as the two platforms, we're all shepherds of the community as a whole, and we just have to keep in mind to just follow the simple ethics of what the game is about, which is fair play, family, groups, fighting and hitting each other's bases, not hitting each other's hearts, fighting, a sector, not fighting a person's computer, a person behind a screen. Just fucking get a grip. Remember, All of this is little pieces of computer information. There's no real gun. Nobody's actually blowing up your Hummer. Nobody's destroying your mega tank. You don't have to go out and rebuild another Howler or build a new, Omega Titan out of your bank account. It's just fucking get a grip, you know. At the end of the day, 90% of the people that bash you are less of a person than you are.
Venom, I just one thing to say to you. I want you to sing me a song, you sexy bitch.
And I'm going.
Thanks a lot, man.
No problem.
And Venom
Venom.
is right. I mean, I've been playing this game literally for nearly 6 years. I have been and I've seen everybody else probably on here. I fought with against the roaches, against the cheaters, against the manipulators. I've done the fucking whole 9 yards. I was ready to quit when it really got bad. Do you know what I mean? But I didn't. I need to quit the show because of all this hatred going on. But I said no, because I'm a stubborn bitch. Yeah, I ain't gonna fucking do it. Not to please some fucking out. There is haters out there. There is people that hate me. Fuck, is there people out there that hate me? I can deal with that. But when my friends, and this is for me the worst part, is when my friends turn what used to be friendship into hatred. That's when it gets to me, and that's when it really, really hurts. That's when, and this is what it got to me. That's when it really started to hurt me.
Now, I want to go back to where you said that you're following our footsteps. That's not what we want. That's not what I want anyway. Right? I don't want that. I don't think anybody here wants you to follow in my footsteps because that'll get you kicked the fuck off. Don't follow my footsteps. No.
Unshackled's always open.
Yeah, I mean, what we want, and it's not for you to do that. It's for you to just carry on with the standards that everybody else had before. That's what we want. That is what we want. Because you're right. I can't follow in Data's footsteps. Dragons, Janna, none of them. I can't. I don't even try. I try to keep up to the standards that they had on their shows. And, yeah, Data, he had his faults. He hated the fucking forums. He would bash the people on the forums.
He'd bash the people on the forums and then never fucking go in there.
Yeah, never go in there. Yeah, I mean, and we got it. We'd get into a row because of that. I mean, we would get into fights about that because he had no idea what the people on the forums would say. But that, and that's where I took and I went to the forums. I still go to the forums to this day because I did not agree with him. So I did not follow in his footsteps. I go to the forums. I read the forums. I see what people post, even the fucking idiots out there. I still go and check all that shit out. Dragon, at the very end of his run, he started, telling everybody to use glitches and all. Why? Because he was fed up and pissed off that nothing was ever getting accomplished to be fixed. But he had excellent ideas. He had excellent shows. He taught me to write shit down in a little book. I got a little booklet beside me that I write stuff down in because of him. So I took what he used, his standard of doing a show, and I put it on myself.
On that token, though,
go ahead.
I gotta tell you, whether it be Unshackled, Battle Vortex, or any other show that talks about War Commander in general, I don't want nobody following my footsteps, especially after yesterday. That was, oh my god, that was fucking miserable, to say the least. But we start something and we feel the community as a whole should carry on what we start. I can agree that things got off track between the two shows. I can definitely agree to that. But I can also say we started paving the way. Everybody else should continue paving the way and branching off and doing things their way. You know,
Agreed.
we
Yes.
show you, please continue on and show us something too. Show us something we didn't think of. That's what I got for you guys.
Well said. Very well said. Agreed.
Thank
I
you,
mean,
and agreed. You know what I mean? And yeah, it is up to me. It's not up to Fia, okay? It is up to me how I do and how I set up the show. Yeah, it is up to me. And yeah, I've got ideas, and then I'm going, yeah, hang on a minute, is this right? Yeah, it is me. At the end of the day, it is me. It's so hard to make everybody happy, and I realize I can't.
no,
Happy.
no, yeah, there's no way. You shouldn't even try. Don't even try to make everybody happy because that's an impossibility. That
That's
is
an
a straight
impossible
out.
task
Yeah,
that nobody's ever
that's something
finished.
I never even it never even enters my head when I start a show. It never even enters my head if these people are going to be happy or not. I
You
never
see, but
even
it doesn't.
think about it. I like, if they don't like the show, they're gonna click off of it. They're gonna unsubscribe to my page and they're gonna move on to somebody else. That I don't. I mean, because it's just the way it is. I mean, you can't make everybody happy. You can't please everybody.
Oh
You
no, you
shouldn't even
can't.
try. You shouldn't even try. What you need to do is please yourself and hope that what you're doing benefits the people that watch what you're doing. That is how I run my show. I run this show hoping that they get a good laugh, Muffin. They get a good laugh. They
6%.
they learn something,
Mr. 6%.
and and they'll come back because of it. And if I do my show right, then I know that next week I'm gonna have I'm gonna have that base back to me. I mean, that is what I want. I want to do the best. I do the best I can with the information of my own skills. And my skills are not all that good. I get my ass smacked around all the time. Like I said, my new name should be TP Shadow Killer because everybody's wiping their ass with my base. So that should be my name. But
There's a guy in the chat, Strider. Strider is one of the original, and I mean, he's the OG Battle Vortex. He used to do the 3-hour long haul back in the day. I have much respect for Strider. He's done all 3 of the games, just like me, just like Fear, just like a few others that aren't around anymore, but I have massive respect for Strider, and it is exactly how it is. You should be able to do what you want to do and hope it's what the people want. You can't please everybody. It's not the way anything's going to work. And even though that we are split between the 2 shows, we are a community as a whole, and that is exactly what we have to do. We have to be a community. I've said stupid shit, and to be perfectly honest, a lot of it I regret. Looking back at it, hindsight is 2020. You can't fix everything in post or in production, or something's always going to go wrong somewhere down the line. You're going to say something that's going to piss somebody off, and there it is. It said it. It's on the record permanently, and I've done it, and I apologize. I've apologized to Heiko already, but I'll apologize to you again. That shit got way out of hand. It got way out of fucking hand. And it should have never have gotten this far. It should have never been allowed to have gotten this far. But it did. And every other week, something would get said, and it would be repeated, and it would be repeated, and then people would get pissed off, and then it would bleed into the show, into the Unshackled show. And then it would hamper on everything else that would try and happen. It wouldn't be mentioned on the BV show the following day, but you could almost hear the cogs moving because of how pissed off people were, even though you wouldn't show it because it's not the way you are. But it happened, and it happened, and it happened, and it happened, and it happened again. And it's gone all the way down to the road to where we are right here, right now. And this is where I say it's got to stop.
Yep. And that's why this show was created. This show was created to hash out all those problems, so we can get past all this bullshit and get back to what we're good at. I mean, we're gonna get back. We're gonna get past. We're gonna get past this. This is not gonna last, but I don't want it to fester because all that festering is gonna do is create a lot more animosity and hatred, and we won't get nothing fucking accomplished. We won't get shit accomplished. We will just constantly bash and bash and bash and bash, and we're done. We as Unshackled, as the owner of Unshackled, I will say it here. We're done with that shit. All right. If you guys hear me, and I know you guys watching out there who will watch it, I want you guys. If you hear me going off, fucking let me know. Tell me shut the fuck up. I want, because I said it earlier. I mean, fuck. I straight out lied to Fear. I told him I would not have a show to bash Battle Vortex, and I did. Straight out lied. Straight out, straight out lied to my man. And and we don't like each other, but that's not the point. I may not like the man, but I respect what he's accomplished with his show, with the shows. Period. With all the talk shows he's got. Because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for him, I would not be here. I would not be doing this. Okay, but I was wrong. I broke a promise. I lied to the man, and at the end of the day, I was no better than him. I was a hypocrite. So if you guys hear me start going off like that, let me fucking know. Break down. Say, hey, Shadow, shut the fuck up.
Shadow.
Yeah, mute me. Some shit
Shut the
like
fuck
that.
up.
I mean, mute me. Tell me why I need to, say why you're muting me. Let me know, and I will stop. I've got no problems with it.
And we love you, Shadow. Of course, I like White Witch more, so it's just too far away from me now.
The attention on each other it takes away from the real thing that we need to shove under the microscope, and that's Kixeye. The focus needs to be on Kixeye, what they do, or Kixeye and War Commander, at least for this particular branch of Kixeye's bullshit. And that's where it needs to go, and that's where it needs to stay. It doesn't need to be on Unshackled. It doesn't need to be on what City does or what Lonnie does or what I do or what Battle Vortex does. The microscope needs to be on and stay under Kixeye. That's it.
Matter of fact, City's in here. He is the next face of the War Commander.
I've come in here to tell you that I hate being on a microphone.
You did such a damn good job. I mean,
Hi,
you did
City,
a really
and I
good
am
job.
smart.
You did an excellent job, City. I mean, I'm sorry for your first show. It was a lot better than my first show. My show was all kinds of fucked up. I mean, it was horrible.
No, City, I am sorry. I'm sorry
for
sorry
what?
to see you go off. You go off the
break it up,
Vortex
Heike.
page. But I'm sorry to see you leave the Battle Vortex page because your videos are fantastic. And we always said that videos are brilliant.
Which I was. It was only I was upset with. It was the one guy. That's all. It wasn't nothing. I've never aimed anything at you. You've not ever received a PM off me. I don't believe. So, it was just that one guy. He should have been vetted before he was on the show because that's my only gripe. It really is.
It's like I said, in hindsight, we can always say in hindsight, we should have done this, we should have done that. Yeah, I probably should have done, and I probably should have done a lot of things. You know
It's
what I
done
mean?
now. It's done. We've got to move forward.
Yeah, this is what I was hoping. Me coming on this show with me and Shadow Killer, to bring it out there. You know what I mean? And to be quite honest, what hurt me the most is the friends I've lost.
We
No,
just
I
got to move
mean,
forward.
my good
You'll make
friend.
more friends. We all will, and we'll lose friends at the same time. But we just got to keep moving forward and going. Making the shows is what makes it's fun for me watching these shows, listening to them, being part of them. Even though I don't like talking on the mic at all, just keep going forward. And I want Heavy Gunner to keep going forward as well.
Yeah, so do I. So do I, because the poor guy's been going through a fucking shitload. Nobody really knows about it, but he does. He always tried to help. He always tried to give information. He always tried to help, and I'm hoping. You know what I mean? He will sort himself out. He will come back. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping people see this show and know what's been going on, you know what I mean, will come onto my show. I have no problem with anybody. Seriously, I have not got a problem with anybody. As long as they keep it real. Compare the two shows.
Personally, I couldn't go on your show.
Well, I'm here. I have something to say about that too. Look, Lonnie did a great thing. He did a separate, PvP show. If you do the shows in informative programs like the Unshackled and like the BV show, don't go in there with the most heavy of the heaviest creme de la creme hitters, because people, we all know what kind of experience we all have. The medium level, lower level players don't see any fun watching that. They don't have those units. They don't have the skills to use their own units. Look, that's what I loved when Lonnie did his own PvP show. It's not fun if me and Shadow do a PvP show, because we have all the units. We can use everything. We send it in the jugger. We fed somebody. Yeah. What benefits have a medium level player on that?
Dude, watch last
night.
night.
To get the units.
He didn't watch last night. He didn't watch.
Hey, I got the jugger.
Watch last night's
got
show.
it as well, and mine is mine is a level 20. Yeah, Pascal, I agree with you. And the one thing I always known about you, you are all for the low to mid-level players. You are all for the low and mid-level players.
Well, that's our future.
Yeah, I'm a high level.
But that's
exactly.
our future of every show.
But unless I can get people on the show, I can explain to low level players or mid level players. You can do this. You can do that. And I mean, Heavy Gunner did it. Getting your Jericho and doing a 60 base. And then he got bashed for that. Everybody should know how to do this. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, but not everybody does know how to do this.
No.
Say
That's what make it different already, White Witch, because I see now around where I am now in the sector, they all run for Jericho, and they don't have the golden text. The difference of our knowledge, what for us is normal, is not normal for them. You have to ask them. I'm working with one guy now to get him up a little bit in the game. I ask him in a hangout and then show me a workshop. Man, he has 4 M4GH grenade launchers for his F units. I'm shocked. I said, where do you get your information from to play this game? From nowhere. I watch the show sometimes, but they talking about Jericho and Golden HSH target system. I don't know what the fuck it is, so yeah, never mind.
Well, if you watch the first PvP show we ever did, I had my girlfriend on there, and we just got together, and she is not really a fighter, and she started coming through. And if you watch the last show we did, she put a level 44 in his place on the show with him using the duplicate glitch, and she owned his ass. And she's only a level 40.
Yeah, that last raid run was off the chain.
And if you watch how she's progressed, just from watching me doing all my PvP and all these shows we've been doing, that's how she's learning.
Yes, Lonnie, I totally agree on that one. But you have personal contact with her too, and that's different,
right?
Because you guide her
We try to guide, we try to get these lower to mid levels to come on. And Battle Vortex does the same thing. I know I tried when I was running Battle Vortex.
Yeah.
Trying to get a 25 to a
hard,
30.
they're shy.
Yeah, trying to get a 25 to 30 to come on the show is a bitch. They don't want to come on, so we've got to, I mean,
They're
if
scared.
they don't want to come on, then, there's nothing we can do but roll with it.
I did my homework and I asked a couple of those guys, and why they don't want to come on any of the shows, because it's like they get overruled and they get kind of scared that people will say,
Well, people will
you underestimate them, their game knowledge.
Well, that's just the way the game is. I mean, they got to step up to try at least. If they can't step up to try, that we can't show them, we can't help them. Yeah, we're gonna rag on them, but fuck, everybody gets ragged on. Hell, I mean, that's just nature of the beast.
I get ragged on.
Well, I activated a fucking goddamn drop ship instead of activating my hookers.
I
And I
activated
still
it.
get ragged down about that. My fucking Vank shields, I get made fun of every day. There's not a day that doesn't go by that I see some post in the Unshackled page about you fuckers making fun of me about my Vank shields. You got to. That is just part of it. I mean,
Jody, the other night, she struggled to get Thorian.
I'll put it like
pull up all your fucking liberators.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I mean, I will say this: what Fear just said in YouTube is perfectly right. It's got to be intimidating for lower levels to come onto a show with all the high levels intimidating. It's got to scare them shitless.
It scared the living shit out of me when I came on my first War Commander show.
That's what I just said.
Me too. And I fucked up. Let me tell you, my first War Commander show as a producer was the worst show I've ever done. It was fucking disgusting. And I am so glad it's buried that nobody can watch it. And then, hell, I had a show that showed my chatterbait up.
Yep.
Tell me how embarrassing that shit isn't.
Shadow, what about my first show with you? I think you were the first. I think your show was the first one I was on ever on the Battle Vortex. It's intimidating to the lower levels, and some people. I mean, it doesn't matter your age.
I'm about to get a base test if you want me to share it.
Coming on a show is intimidating for anyone.
It is. It is very. Which one are you, Lonnie? I don't know which one you are.
He's the one sharing his space right now.
No,
so
I'm Mothin.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say this right now because everybody else has said their piece. I'm gonna say mine.
Mute him.
Shut up, Phil.
All right, Phil. Look at that. All right, there you go. Okay, I found out who you are. Which one you are?
But
I gotta fix that.
Everybody does make mistakes. I have made one recently. I don't feel right about it, but I've manned up and said yes. I mean, I've made my mistakes. The shows are for the community. They're not for the bashing between the shows. And as everybody has said, and I'm going to say it again, I hope with this show right now that the animosity between the two shows stops. Will it stop for a little while? Yes. Will it stop indefinitely? I can only hope and pray, So,
it will. It'll stop. I mean, it's going to stop. People get tired of all the bashing. They'll find something else. What I want is there to be no animosity.
Right.
No, this bashing. Come on, this is War Commander. We're gonna get. People are gonna get bored, and they're gonna find somebody else to pick on and beat up. All right. But what I want is to make sure that everybody out there knows that there is no bad blood. There is no animosity. I have said it over and over again. I got no problems with them, and that's what I want. I want it to once all this shit blows over, that we are still. If not friends, we are what the hell is that word? Acquaintances. We are all angling for the same thing, and that is to help everybody. with the shit that Kickstarter gives us. That's the lag, the fucked up troops, all the problems in game and everything. I mean, that is what we want. And that is what we are looking for. That is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for, once all this blows over, that we can just, keep going the way we're going. But this time, do it better. If there's something happening on the Battle Vortex, I will PM Ica. If I start going off on a rant that is bashing that group, let me know. And I'll stop. You guys know, you guys should know me by now. All of you guys should know me by now. Y'all should know how I am. And y'all know that I take criticism. Anything else out there in YouTube? Anything else you want to bring up?
Well, I do gotta add something to your lower to mids. I'm doing a screen share. I don't know if it's popping up.
Hold on, I'll hook you up.
Somebody was also asking why Shadow's such a noob.
That was probably Danny.
No, that's guilt by association because
Okay.
Neil is such a noob.
When you look at me, okay, this is my base. I'm gonna go full screen. Hopefully it shows. Let me know if it doesn't.
You're not going to go flatten me again, are you?
No.
Good.
I will.
Shut up,
Okay.
David.
Hold on. Go ahead, Muppet.
Oh, you're in a bubble
This
anyway.
is
I
my
can't.
platform. It's
I am? Oh,
level 8.
fuck.
This one's level 7. Yeah, I got some good Ava's on there. I got a nice good flood on my stuff. But you look at my stuff. Here's my platoons. This is like the best I got. If it'll let me open it. That's an 18 Jericho, no HH2 targeting, no arc loader. That is a basic Jericho. Here's an E-Legion. Wow. Here's an Inferno. This thing I think is level 5 or level 7. I have a 6 million ID. I am a mid-level player. Yet, I do have to say that my team, which is Raid, has helped me out tremendously. Len has put out tons of videos. I know Foz put out videos. I do watch them, and I try to learn the best and do with what I can do in the game. I'm not going to be up there with Fa, leveling a base, tearing up shit. Here's my Shadow Ops. 1 of 8 parts. Literally. Okay.
And just to throw this in there, guys, he's a mid-level that came up against my base. And yeah, we rag him on it because, that's just, how we are.
Yep.
But he made the attempt. 6%. Give him that extra percent now. Come on. The point is that he's a medium-level player with low-level units who threw him against a high-level base with all toys, all toys, just about all max toys.
Wait. And I'm still repairing.
He gave the attempt.
Okay, guys. I have to cut in because I've got to get back to work. I want to personally thank you, Shadow Killer, for doing this, to clear up some of it, what's been going on. And I do hope sincerely that we can carry on from here, fresh and new. Also, I want to say, and I'm sorry to Erica, and you know what. Okay, thank you on the show. Thank you for everybody on the panel, and also thank you there on YouTube.
Thanks for coming on, White.
Thank
Love you. I can.
I think he's watching, so I don't want to present real quick. I want to do something in my base.
All right, and I'll go back to Moffin.
But I am.
Okay, guys, I need to go to, it's 11 o'clock. Bedtime.
Take
All
it
right,
easy,
see you later, Pascal.
See you, Pascal.
Guys. Take care.
Right, Pascal.
But I am a mid-level player. I have actually taken upwards of 2 years off this game. I've been in this game for 6 years now, but I've taken 2 years off. I may have a 6 million ID. I am still considered a mid-level player. So if a mid-level player is using the excuse that they're a mid-level player to not want to come on the show, I'm sorry, but I do not find that as an excuse, because I'm doing it. I'm in the raves. You see me on the shows. I break my shit. Okay, there's 24 coin on there that will probably sit there until my next rave run, and then I may have to do a quick, repair on my O-Titan or something. But when I go on raves with Raid and Unshackled, I do hit bases. I hit some that I can get, but mostly you see me out there supporting my team, sniping plats. I know I can do it. I know I'm damn good at it. And it's just one way of helping my team out. So if somebody uses I'm a mid-level player, I don't want to do a show because I'm
all right, present me.
All right.
With these high levels, I'm sorry, that is not an excuse, because I do it, and I will happily give up a spot for somebody to take that spot who's a mid-level player any day of the week.
Oh, I will too.
My presenting, for some reason, my damn taskbar won't go away.
Yeah, you're presenting. You're cool.
So I'm going to have to move it around. Oh, fuck, he's already started hitting. Bastard.
Hey, Lonnie, right-click on it and say, there's an option in there.
Unlock.
Unlock it. Or,
I'm not worried about it.
Sometimes it's a nice bug with Windows.
I'll be right back, guys. You guys go ahead and talk about this hit. I'll be back in 5.
That's why you play on a Mac.
You and your Mac.
Shut up, Bill.
Max a shit.
I'm going to come bubble you, Phil.
Go nuts. But if somebody else hasn't already beat you to it, which they haven't, go nuts.
3 times. I'll go for number 3.
Why is this guy on the panel not got the Juggernaut?
Who?
The guy with the John Deere hat.
Because he's been off the game for a while.
Yeah, well, I'm welcome to open him some Shadow bases.
I've been on the game. I've just been really, really busy. I am an admin for Raid, so you can. I'm also an admin in Sector 92. So there is a lot of time that even if I'm in game, I don't get to play much because
fair enough.
I do a bunch of other things, but it's
So
okay.
we could all band together here.
If I don't get it, I don't get it. It is what it is. I still do what I do for my team and help them the best way I can.
Fair play.
By the way, City, you do some awesome videos.
Thank you.
You do, man. You
That's
really
right.
do.
Even as a high-level player, I still watch them.
Thank you.
And I get good tactics from them.
We got
Good ways of way to do them.
The only thing I'm not good at is the base PvP.
Yeah.
So I'm really bad at that.
Hey, Skippy.
Hello, Skipjack.
Boy, he about lost his Juggernaut already.
Damn.
How?
Because I just nailed him with my 3 howlers and
fucking mines.
No, the mines do like nothing to it.
Yeah, but he ran over 3 of them, and I hit him with my Jericho and 3 howlers with the rapid fire
That
on.
has to. What level is that? Can't kill it that fast with a couple of howlers.
I had 3 howlers, Jericho, and I had it on.
Sure,
I had
you
it
can.
blasting.
Kixeye nerfs it. You can kill all kinds of shit.
Leave it up to
I need to
Skipjack.
rewatch.
Saying that they
Rewatch
nerfed.
to see
I'm just
how we
saying.
would have.
They had.
Well, they nerfed him already.
No, they haven't. I'm just teasing.
Damn it.
What do you do?
No, it would just be my.
It's gone.
I've got it on bill. By the time it's fucking out, they'll nerf it.
Yeah. So,
It's
Don't
gone.
have mine, but you're
Wow.
right. I'll be like everybody else, a day late and $1 short.
Yeah.
I'm
Although
okay
I am
with that.
enjoying my Omega Titan very much, and all the lovely parts that I got. Thank you to everybody that's on this panel or in the community listening. that helped me get there because I am enjoying it. This is one of those units, along with Expert Jericho, although I did get it late, that I'm glad I'm not a day late and a dollar
That
short.
didn't work.
I got mine a couple of days ago, thanks to Kagral.
I told you I would come there and help you get it. You had it before you had a chance. I had a chance to ask you what sector you were in.
I'm back.
Yeah, that guy's always all over that stuff.
Shh! Don't tell him I'm here.
I heard you. Feeling all right?
Can
He
I
heard
say
you all the way.
something? Can I say something while we're watching?
Mhm.
So I've been listening for quite a while, and I wanted to say while we're watching, without any kind of detail, because it's not about any one of us individually.
Oh, there goes his Omega Sandstorm.
Combination of three things: the lows and the mid-level players. I do consider myself a high mid-level player, but the lows, there are low-level people on the shows. Wathan has spoke up. Jody's been on the show. I guess
I used to be one.
Lonnie, can I use her real first name?
Sure.
Okay, Marsha's been on the show. We've had Holly's been on the show. We have had lows and mids, but the lows and mids are the lifeblood of the game, and it's not because those of us who coin for our fund, which of course funds Kickside, but again, without those low to mids to have for us to assist them so they can find out how fun the game is before they get boned by the game company that they're playing against. And that's really what it's about. We really are not playing against one another. And I
That's
am a
all.
moderator, I get it, but I'm a player first, okay? So that really is what it's all about. Once those low to mids find out what they can and cannot do, then they can make the conscious choice if they too want to become corners like the rest of us and support the game company that they are always going to be fighting against. So in that line, it should never be about any one person. Just like Dr. Phil said, the focus should stop being on each other or even on the individual shows for that matter. Said he's going to do his own show. Shadow, you have your own show. I'm still connected with BV through the page, but I had left BV a long time ago and then came back to help them migrate over. It shouldn't be about any one person. It should be about the community. But the focus should always be towards the game company that we are fighting against. And I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean there is no our own community manager, developer, the manager of the game has said, yep, there's a lot wrong with this game and we need to fix it. That has been the mantra of Kickside ever since I've known that company, 6+ years ago. So focus should always be towards the company, not even the individual, unless it's positive. I don't mind positive reinforcement. Should never even be against the individuals in Kickside. The focus of all of our shows should be to help people in game, help the low to mids actually find out how fun this game could be for them. If it wasn't fun, we all wouldn't be here. We all still wouldn't be playing. There would be no shows, and we'd be off doing something else. So,
All right, guys, he wants me to hit his base. I'm going to set my tunes up here, so I'm going to, I think I might have my tunes set up already.
but just keep that in mind and keep the focus on that and stop the individual finger pointing. And I am still on the BV page, and hopefully they'll keep allowing me to be on the BV page. I
Not
have
me.
been reading some of the conversations that have transpired in the last several days since I've been away, and I'm very saddened by the people who've been removed, which I don't feel they were justifiably removed. But I was saddened by the people who were removed, who went personal, who went down that road and pointed the finger. So some of you, I am game acquaintances / friends with. So it should never be something personal. And I agree. I'm really glad you put this show together, Shadow. I appreciate it very much because it's something that needed to be done. It hurts when somebody blocks you from Facebook, when you never close the lines of communication. You never were even given the opportunity to say, hey, let's talk this out.
Oh, I didn't even say anything. I got booted from the page because of that show.
But you did what needed to be done in order to bring this together, and I'm glad that you also stood up and said, going forward, if it comes up again in anything that has to do with your show, that you're just going to stop it in its tracks. So I appreciate that too.
As soon as you guys see me going nuts, just let me know, mute me, and tell me, hey, shut the fuck up, Shadow.
Same goes for me. I mean, I've known to go off.
But you're drunk. I
But
was
usually,
sober.
yeah. But
I was sober. There's a difference.
being drunk and still going off is really no excuse. But
God, could you guys imagine me drunk?
No,
oh shit,
no.
I don't want to.
That would be
Who
utterly
wrote Shadow should get
hilarious.
drunk?
He would finally make a full alfoil suit.
I mean, the only time I could ever imagine you drunk is back in the days when it was me, you, and Tech Ninja Dez and some other people. There have been times when you have gone off on a show where I've PM'd Tech Ninja and say, has he been drinking?
Yeah.
Not that I know of. He wasn't when we first got on. You know, like if I came late to the show or something. Because you were fired up. But you were fired up at Kickside. It wasn't against any one person. You were fired up at Kickside. And justifiably so. There she is. I'm sorry. She's not my girlfriend. So there's my Texas pussycat. Perfectly lovely.
All right, what we got going on, man?
Real quick.
You know, this show. You know, this is what makes the viewers that watch this show fucking incredible.
Hey,
All right, because this show was not meant to be a PvP show in any shape or form, yet it has turned into one, and that is what makes it. That's what makes it so fucking awesome. I mean,
Wait, I get to use my. It's electric.
Lonnie,
I gotta get missiles.
Lonnie, plug in your power supply.
Are you down to 10%?
No, actually your laptop will run faster with the power supply plugged into it. It reduces their CPU speed when you don't have it plugged in. And that's coming from a tech guy.
Okay, I just have to say, Red, I just spent 3 days, just about 25 minutes from your house. I can find you, and I will find you. Danny, if I have to, I will get on a plane.
Oh, just let them bicker. It's funny. I like it.
It is. It's adorable. I
I'm
will
doing
get
a
on a
fucking
plane.
class. That's why.
Against Danny, you all won't be able to bicker with him because I'm telling you, Danny will disappear for several days before Holly and I are done with him.
Well,
It's a
good thing
jealous
Hey, can you hold my spot so I can refresh?
Yeah, I think we got 9 open anyway. So
yeah,
I'm gonna refresh my computer. I'm restarting the whole damn thing.
All right,
definitely
ninja hole.
say Skip won't find my house. And if she does, I think she'd be too afraid to come to my door.
Not me. I live right on a made fucking road. Okay,
I'm not afraid of you, Moth, and I'm afraid of your wife first. 'Cause she would say, "What the hell? What are you doing here? You know,
so
what
while
he's
we
gonna
wait
do
on
when
him
you
to
try
come
to
back,
come through the door." I will find you, Moth, and
And she is armed too.
yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm more afraid of your wife because we talk about it. Your wife doesn't say very much, but she is one scary. She says the stuff that you're willing to say. She says it in her head.
Yep.
She is one armed, very well educated, very intimidated, lovely lady. And I say that with most respect.
Done with psychology school, so she really knows how to fuck with your head too.
Hey, you know something, right? You know something, Martin, right? You are done arguing ever again. You
No,
you might as well go. Yes, love you. Yes, my lovely wife. I agree.
Something. I'll show you how I win.
Give her food. That's what I do mine. Don't always
works for me.
I give her a butter knife and tell her to take her anger out on a sandwich, but that usually gets me smacked.
At least not stabbed with the butter knife.
Give her half a second and she'd probably try. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Okay, we still got a spot open. What's happening, Jody?
I'm going to get off, guys. You've kept me up way too late for the last 3 days.
Oh, don't blame us now.
I'm off to bed. I'll watch the rest of the show tomorrow. Catch you later.
All right, City, man. Thanks for jumping in.
Thank you for everything that you do for the community. Thank you for
thank you for watching. If you didn't watch, I wouldn't have nothing.
But you know what? If
yeah, jewelry, that always helps.
If you didn't know your stuff,
Hey, you know
and
pain
you're
pills
not
work
giving the
too.
right information, we wouldn't come and watch. And you really are. It is, always has been, and always will be about the community, and the community loves it. And it doesn't matter if there's 10 shows about War Commander. This is awesome. We really do appreciate everything that you do, and from my heart, I appreciate you going out on your own and being willing to do that and give more information to the community and help the low to mids that you have helped, even though they're not willing to come forward. And I understand that. I mean, this game is, Jody's here, Marsha's in chat. The game is 98% men, and a lot of men don't want to say, I don't know how to do that, but they like when people show them how to do something. They won't admit it. Us women, we don't have any problem admitting that we're noobs because we know that we are. And
They
we
have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
City's always been willing to share a video. What do you got? What can I help you with? And he does, and he's not judgmental about it. And I just want to say thank you. It means a lot.
That's how I win. I buy her lots and lots of jewelry.
It means a lot, City.
It's cheaper. It's cheaper if you like slip her a Mickey.
Now we know Shadow's secrets.
I have spent.
Oh, we lost Skippy.
One of her rings alone is a 10-carat infinity sapphire.
All right, see you later,
Susan. Eternity or whatever it is.
Sapphires are a girl's best friend.
No,
so is the Mickey.
Sapphires.
I like them.
Shut up, shut up.
I spend a lot of money on jewelry for my wife, and I've spent a lot more since I came back from New Orleans after Katrina because we thought we lost all of her jewelry in Katrina while her family found her jewelry box. So we had all that, but every chance I get, I'll buy her a new ring. I'll buy her a necklace. She doesn't really do earrings, but I have bought her earrings.
Hold on, Grumpy. I'm gonna look in. Let me look in the 70. Gosscope, we're a spinoff of Battle Vortex, man. You know what a spinoff is, right? A show that comes from a main show that starts their own show. That's exactly what this is.
Well, Frasier's a spin off of Cheers.
Yep, I got no problems with that. None. Hold on a minute, God. Let me, Grumpy.
I can do a 70 live.
Yeah, because I
haven't
spent
even looked at
so much on her
I'll do
jewelry.
a 70. I don't care. I'll show one.
All right, while we wait on
Lonnie to come back.
Yeah, we'll wait on Lonnie.
Okay. Question is, Grumpy, do you have bullseyes max?
Does a bullseye have to be max? I haven't even looked in the 70. I've been hitting the high bases.
You can PK spam a spell.
Yeah, you can PK spam it, but so once 270s.
Oh, give me a second. Let me find the 70. There we go. Let me take a peek real quick before we start spamming missiles and shit like that. Hold on a minute. Let me take a peek.
The only thing I use the missiles for is to take out the 200 missiles. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll do it with
you only need to use one.
Hold
Take
on.
out the floating.
I don't think I even used one.
Yeah.
All right.
I do, but that's just me.
You take out the floating with a bullseye. If you aim it right, and you only need one bullseye for that, then Omega Titan Sandstorm all the way around. And then
for this base, you don't need no missiles for this base.
I just do it to take out the hunters, and I just air it.
But you can use Jericho for hunters, right? Well, if you have Jericho.
No, Jericho gets hit.
Oh, he gets clipped a little bit, but not bad enough to waste a missile on.
If you're trying to do mini bases, you will be.
Yeah.
No, you bring in the drone. You bring in your growler drones. If that don't work, bring in your the little fucking drone things. What the hell are they called? Damn it to hell! I can't remember the fucking name of them now. Hold on.
You got the on which?
I'll show you.
But like with any wife, I'm proud to spend what I spend on her.
Oh yeah. I've been with mine 22 years now, so yeah, detonators. That's it, Bumbles. He said detonators. You use detonators. You send 5 of them and right ahead of your Jericho, and just send them through. And coming right behind it with Jericho, bow, 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 problem done, micro heal them, do it again.
That's too much effort, man. Just one bullseye, nice and done.
Yeah, but then you gotta get the Thor, you gotta get the resource to replace all that shit.
It's not that hard, especially right now when you have these 55s out on the
Oh
map.
yeah. Oh yeah.
I didn't use no missiles. I did it like this right here.
Trust me, dropping one bullseye on that floating hunter makes the base so much easier. You can just
Then I
just
brought
come up that
Rally
left
Drone in
side.
there. And that's pretty much my base plat for the 70s. I had more than these. I deleted. I had about 7.
My plat is a scorpion.
And that's what I did.
In the 55.
Mine is all air in the 70s, but
Mine is. I use air only for just about every base.
for the 55s you can do. I will say this: Twin Titan op, but it will take 2 runs. On a
Also
Twin Titan
helps if you have Nimbus. The Nimbus helps a lot.
Nah, Nimbus
Be
sucks.
back in a sec.
I
I'm
love
gonna
the
try
Nimbus.
Titan only on.
Somebody's at the door.
Avon
Answer the
calling.
door, damn it!
Avon.
Oh. Yeah, the 55s
Omega
are
Titan
CC only
install.
today.
What's that?
The 55s are CC only today. The Oni op, if you have it, which is Raining Blood, we'll do it.
Maverick.
Mangle
Wicked Tech.
Maverick.
I don't use the Titan or the OSS at 70. I use Nemesis, and I use my Growler.
You know why, Shadow? You're making this base way yourself.
I have no, I'm not. I have no problems. I don't take that much damage. I take a little damage from the detonators, but they're a couple minutes repair.
Yeah, so
I mean, I don't take that kind of damage, and these are for people who don't have the Omega Sandstorm and the Omega
Right.
Titan.
Right.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I know that's fair enough, but
and hell, if I have to, then I'll use. You know what's also good? These fucking Alkalite little fuckers. They can take an ass whooping. They can take a serious motherfucking ass whooping. You send them ahead of your Jericho. Matter of fact, I don't. Let's see how they. You know, I forgot how well they do.
well, yeah, you can use them now, but I mean, like when the base first came out, nobody really had many of them built and weren't really
Alkalites,
using them.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you're right. But some
Alright.
people
I'm trying to
have
get
the
my-
Alkalites. Oh, you're back?
I'm trying to get my freaking base to load.
Can you guys hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah, and we even heard the doorbell very well.
Yeah.
Avon?
Yeah, I'm happy about the doorbell. Someone decided
We're
they
still on
would.
the live show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're still rocking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grumpy, do you have the
Everyone-
Alkalites? Or Nemesis?
Everyone that is in YouTube, I just want to state this: Bullseyes and Mavericks will be your best friend.
Come
Get
on,
them. If
low.
you don't have them maxed out, get them maxed out because they can make a base just so much stupidly easier for yourself.
One day, 11 hours, and my last one will be maxed.
Nice.
I'm glad you guys heard my doorbell because I installed it. Thanks very much. Works great.
Was it your boy toy? Was it a boy toy, wasn't it?
Oh,
Was it?
darn. No, it was a very nice UPS doodle on your credit card, though. I like it when they bring me money.
I want a doorbell sound to say.
With all the rest from the 55s, I just upgraded missiles I haven't touched in like 5 years to max.
All right, Grumpy, I know Nick does not agree with me at all about the Nemesis. All right, but you said you have 2. Let me show you 2. All right. Yes, they're going to get hit. They're going to get hit by 2 things. All right.
The 200 missiles?
No, they're going to get hit by that, and they're going to get hit by the avalanche. What I do is I come in here, and I work my way down. And the splash, yeah, they take some damage, but I don't care. And you shouldn't either. I mean, a few minutes of damage is not going to kill you. All you need to do is pull 2 out, and you're good to go. 270 bases. So we'll do 2 Nemesis.
All right, I'm back.
Why are you going to hit? To be honest, I wouldn't hit this side with them. I don't hit this side anyway. I go here. I come this way around. And by the way, bring Kara with some shock ordnance. Her and her squad will take care of all 3 of these motherfuckers that come after you.
A single squad of liberators, a few heavy operators.
I'll go ahead and throw a platoon together. Fuck it.
Some charged ordnance, and then bring.
You want to present me, do this hit real quick?
Yep, that'll
Before
give me
you
a
do
chance to put. Yep, that'll give me a chance to put it together.
Cool.
There you go.
Am I screen sharing? I think I am.
Yes, you are. You're screen sharing, Lonnie.
Oh, sorry.
Dun, 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 dun.
Look at everyone singing tonight, man. Yeah.
I'm not drunk enough to
Man,
start
I
singing.
love these fucking thermos cups. My coffee is still hot. And I've had this bitch
I love
same
thermos
cup
cups.
for
I've got
like 2
3.
hours.
I can hear
One
the
sits
John
on my
theme in the
desk here.
background.
One's in the kitchen. And the other one's at work.
Jeez, I think I'm gonna have to make coffee. You guys got me wanting coffee. Hey.
Matter of fact, I won't even use Kyra.
You know,
See, Shadow, my only issue with the Nimbus is that there's just not many good uses for them.
stop screen sharing for 1 second.
Okay.
I got to. I don't want to see what I'm using.
Apart from the 90, there's like no other bays that you actually like need to
I
use.
use them when I PvP. If they have the walls right up next to shit, I'll use them there. I'll use them to they beat the fucking shit out of special forces if you use them with Apollos. I mean, you got to use them with other
But you're
use.
really using you're more or less just trying to force yourself to use them in those situations because there's so many better things you could be using.
I like them. I've always
You know what I
liked them.
mean? But they, for me, they just fire too slow.
That's why you have something right with them, like not Pandora, but the other one.
All right, here we go.
Dina?
Am I presenting in YouTube?
Yeah, you're still presenting.
You're still presenting, Lonnie.
And we'll talk about it after Lonnie's finished.
Did I turn on my It's Electric? I think I did.
Hopefully you did. Don't scrap it.
All right, there. That's
His name's not David, is it?
Fucking
Hey, what's
Phil.
your space, Grumpy? What's your platoon space? This looks almost like Malton's base, except with floaters.
Is this
Ooh,
1500?
15. God damn.
That's more
You
than
might
mine.
be fucked.
See what I did? I had to check, make sure my ruby was off. Damn it, his shit is right. I don't know how I can't target that some bitch. Okay. That's all right. I brought my trusty.
Throw away unit.
I don't think I got it though.
No, you did.
You did.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, his main problem, first off, is his power plants are too far out. Second, his go-go bar is way far out. That's a huge
Yeah,
damage
Go-Go Bar
reduction.
should be protected.
You knock out someone's
How's his
go-go
Twin
bar.
Titans now showing up?
Because he had him at
Oh.
the spawn point.
They were down from his at his storage. He was moving them up as you were dropping your Phantom down.
Damn
Of course
it,
he's gonna-
Nate.
Of course, he's going to say you're missile spamming him from hell.
Nah, he knows better.
He's only dropped 2 fucking missiles.
This is a smart attack because this is how everyone should try to attack.
You gonna try to protect that? Because it's not gonna help.
Missiles don't hit air; they go right through it.
Mavericks hit air.
Do they?
Yep,
No,
they take out
Bullseye.
well, I'm sorry, bullseyes take out the floaters.
Yep.
Bullseyes do.
Just got to aim them right.
Yeah.
See, now this base becomes from being a very tough base to being a pretty weak base. purely because all the bunkers are gone. Bunkers are like your strongest weapon.
And he's not protecting. He really didn't protect any of them with his walls.
Nope. He's got a pretty open base setup, so he's going to get rolled in a minute with the Juggernaut.
Yeah. You set the shell on that wall, and it'll just walk right around that base with shell splash. It'll pretty much level that whole base.
That one wall right in the front, right behind, in front of the trophies.
That's all you need to hit.
And then it's over from there. Those Titans are going to drop.
Yep. I can agree. I've seen what that Juggernaut does, and it tears shit up.
Oh, yeah.
He's going in for it.
There, walk all your shit to the front so I can kill it with my Juggernaut. I'll show it. Come on.
It's going.
Nah, it's going to lag it.
Yeah, he's lagging a little bit.
Oh, yeah, he missed it. Damn it.
Now he runs everything away. Run, baby, run. Bye-bye.
Literally, the fault in that design was its walls.
Square and it's too compacted.
Yep.
Mm.
Squares
Or
are
a Juggernaut? Yeah. Juggernaut's changing shit up big time.
Oh, I got 58 mil Thor.
Nice.
Thanks, brother. He's a good
and
friend.
all that res.
Somebody in my base?
That's me. I'm just kidding.
It's not covered. But I can't send my PvP to him home.
Oh my goodness. Sub-Zero
All right, guys,
temperatures.
I gotta drop out.
Yay! I mean, oh.
Fuck you, Phil. All right, take it easy.
See you later.
Later.
Good one.
All right.
Shadow.
Yo.
Hulk Smash is wanting to know the link, please.
All right.
Can you do that?
I can do anything.
I can do anything. You can do better.
Except for use Vanquisher shields.
Blow
Well,
me.
probably. I mean, hey.
Yo.
Oh,
Blow, man.
Brought him to his knees.
Wrong.
I had to. I had to.
Oh, you're so good, here, buddy.
Let's
There
see.
you
Yada, yada,
Did you
yada.
get it for him? He's like asking me and sending question mark.
Somebody put the
I'm like,
YouTube link in the chat over here.
Can do.
William Fall wants it.
Yeah, I
please.
got it.
Thank you. You got it? Thank you. Thank you, everybody. Hi, everyone, by the way.
Hello, and you're welcome.
Nothing. It's cold as crap here and snowy.
Nice.
Yeah, my son keeps bothering me, see if they have school tomorrow because they were out today, but I checked. They got school.
Ah.
So far. So, you know what that means, right, darling?
Hello, guys.
You got to find your
Hey,
school
hey.
clothes. Hey.
How are we all doing?
Did Hulk get the
Yes, I'm here. I'm
Hey,
here.
hey. Okay.
All right,
No
Grumpy,
problem.
man, you need to really upgrade your damn. You need to upgrade your storage.
There's like a million things everyone needs to upgrade.
Yeah, man, but 1,500 capacity.
It's fucking bad.
Right, gentlemen, and Jody, I gotta get out of it.
Hey, hey. Okay, then.
Take it easy,
Alright.
folks. I'll
Have a
see
good
you.
Take care, Doc.
Take
Catch
care.
you later, mate.
See you later, Doc. What's today? Monday or Tuesday?
Tuesday.
Wednesday.
Fuck, we got a show
Wednesday.
we got a goddamn show tomorrow too. Jesus.
It's gonna be a week of
Wednesday.
shows.
We're going to do one every day.
It looks that way. It really does look that way. Oh my God, Red Steel and D are still going at it in YouTube. It's like
Yep.
watching a fucking soap opera.
Hey, at least we'll get more people watching and then teach more people new things and help out other people in
All right,
things. So
Grumpy.
it's great. I like it. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay, here. Go
It
crazy.
sucks that this isn't showing out there on YouTube because I thought it looks awesome.
What isn't?
My little picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not showing. I'm looking at it as well.
Yeah, it's just a black little dot, and it's
And
not
please
showing.
don't make everyone have to wear that shit like we did.
I'm
in
not
the show.
going to. I forgot that was going to happen. I was going to make this one unshackled picture, and that's it.
It reminds me back when we used to do the BB and everyone had all the fucking things and you could never figure out who to do.
There's no other choice because since I made them managers of I made Unshackled a brand, so now other people can say I don't want to take a break, and now they can run the show. They can make their own. They can make their own show, their own link, all that other shit.
Still, you must only have one person with the thing on at one time.
Yeah, I know. It's fucking annoying. Still annoying as shit that my
Yeah.
picture ain't showing. It's cool as hell, guys. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can't really see what's written that well, but I think it comes in a bit too much.
Hey now, make coffee.
I got coffee. Coffee puts me to sleep.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Can't
Drink a
stand
Red
coffee.
Bull. Red Bull gives you wings.
I don't like the taste. I don't like the aftertaste.
What, Red Bull?
Yeah.
I don't either. I drink the Monster, the uncarbonated ones. The ones that have
Answer to
carbonation.
that, Wicked is yes. Facket is playing again.
He is an admin of Raid.
Yes, he is. Facket.
One of the newer admins.
Yes.
Talking about raid and admins and all. Well, guys, I was gonna stop the voting Thursday. All right, for the 2 badges, but I gotta show y'all this. Okay, this is a resounding 2 badge win. I mean, damn.
Damn.
Nobody chose
49,
you.
50, 51, 52. 53 people voted for 2 tags. Oh yeah, you got 2, 3 altogether.
All right.
1, 2, 3. You got 3.
I'm gonna keep my tag.
Who's
Just
having
because
a crutch fest?
I want to keep my officer tag. It's annoying getting Kevin to keep swapping that back out.
Well, we're only doing it once a week.
Yeah, it's still.
It's not like it's not like we're gonna do it every day. Every Friday, we'll do a jump. Either hook up the raid tag or the Unshackled tag, so we don't have a list of 14 different tags we're jumping on. Keeps all the friendly fire to a nil.
Fear.
Yep.
You know you want to tag raid, bro. You know that's where it's at.
Good luck.
You know that's where it's at.
But I mean, it is. It's a resounding. Success here. So what we're gonna do is Friday afternoon. I'm gonna make a post over here on Unshackled Pace. All you guys who want to jump, let me know, and then put down beside, say I'm jumping raid in parentheses, or I'm jumping unshackled, and we'll go through and we'll get everybody hooked up like that.
Yep.
All right.
Well, so we just specify which one we're going to do.
Yep.
I'll tell you what, though. I'm pretty disappointed when
Unshackled.
I was pretty disappointed when Kickstarter took out the tech prizes from the level 90 bases.
I would hit them. I didn't even know.
No, I didn't even know as well.
You can still get tech from doing the raids and stuff, and that's cool. But yeah, I wish they still had 90s or at least some other bases giving out or ways to get some other gold tech for your special forces and your vehicle units and all that shit.
Damn, I got 45 message requests. Holy fucking shit.
Hey, City, we won't hold it against you if you're jumping us now.
That's what you
They're
get.
from 45 different digits.
Oh no.
45.
Wow.
Guys, all you guys out there who have PM me these last couple of days and I just not getting to them, my bad, but you're probably not going to get answered.
Ooh.
There's 45 of them. What the fuck am I going to do with 45? I'll be sitting
42 of Mordaba.
Hey, Shadow, you shouldn't be so famous.
No, fuck that. They can keep that fame. Ah, damn. Y'all crazy.
I thought that was the prerequisite.
It's looking that way. It is really looking that way because, I mean, Jesus. Chandler, I know you're watching. I'm sorry, man, but you got no school. Or you got to go to school. All right, suck it up. I can't change I can't change them, okay? They say you got to go to school, you got to go.
Yes, Grumpy, you get specific gold tech from doing the gold and the diamond bases in the Alliance raids.
City, I could tell you where that sector is, but
He's in Sector 1, possibly.
Who?
Gable and Mark.
Not on that one, he isn't.
Oh.
I know where he is.
He was in Sector 1 when I went after him, and he was in a bubble.
His other account you can't touch. It's level 2.
Oh, I'm pretty sure he's got like 1,000 of those level
1480. I can't get no lower than this. I don't even know how. No, this is without Kara.
Oh, you're doing a 70 now?
I'm gonna fucking try, but
Liberator Army
with such a low number I can use.
Ruby.
Yeah, that ain't working either.
Go crazy.
Shock Ops, and Liberator Army. Do it.
Yeah, that would work.
Do it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Damn it. Withdraw it.
I do these fuckers with 3 minutes of damage.
That's too much damage.
Well, I'm not Fierce Bill, and I don't take 3 hours.
I'm just too lazy to actually care about them. I haven't hit them since like the first week or something.
Yeah, right. I hit them for other people.
Nah, I don't even do that.
You guys, if anybody ever gets a chance or whatever, I could use help with some Thor, maybe, if you're interested. Anybody?
Liberator Army to the rescue.
Hey,
Shadow. Check that out.
Do what?
Check that out, Shadow.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
Oh.
That did nothing.
That was what I was waiting on. Now he's about to get his ass beat.
I just want to see that Overwatch drop shadows SF.
No, they ain't going nowhere. Oh well, take the lick.
You're not going to kill that Overwatch.
I'm not trying for the Overwatch.
Almost didn't kill the Storm. Now run.
This is where they'll get. Yeah, I don't know how he can do it with such a little amount. There's just no way with just 13 or 14 or 1500 and not having the Omega. I mean, he would absolutely have. I mean,
that's when your best bet is to join a big alliance, be cool, kiss ass,
and get help,
and snipe the fuck out of everything you possibly can, and they will help you out.
Yeah, because I mean that's a low amount. You really, Grumpy, your best bet, man, straight out is to stop work. You know, whatever your next upgrade is, to stop or finish it and start working on that storage, man. Get that storage up there. Because damn.
And you just say, "Cause damn."
That is really low.
That was funny. Cause damn. Hey. Jeez. Someone smashed my base yesterday.
You're screen sharing, Martha.
All right,
Somebody
what
has
should I
the
hit
munchies.
next? Sorry, man, I'm doing Doritos again. I still have 50 minutes on that thing.
Are you addicted to Doritos?
I'm addicted to food. No, seriously. I'm always eating. Ask everybody.
I think we hear you every time when you're on.
Sorry, man, I'm hungry.
It's all good.
Let's just
That's
play.
okay. I'm looking at YouTube and right below it's got a little fucking Snickers thing, and I'm craving a fucking Snickers bar now.
Food,
Oh,
sex,
man.
work. That's all I need.
What did you say? Food, sex, work?
Yep.
And War Commander. You forgot War Commander.
I don't need War Commander. I just play it.
No, it's lifestyle, okay?
No, I mean, seriously, I've walked away from this game for a year at a time.
Well, look who's sitting here speaking with all of us now.
I
can. I can't walk away from it. Hell with that. Oh, no, I don't think so. I'll have war commanding withdrawals, man.
Hell no, we won't go.
That's right. No, we won't. We got this.
Let me see. HZ55, I'm going to do O-Titan only. I have currently... How much damage do I have? I have 47 minutes.
Oh, that's why people still think I'm on.
Okay, I have no damage to my O-Titan right now. It was 2 gold, so yeah, that was worth it. So 0 damage. I'm only going to drop my O-Titan in this 55. Yes, I have 5 Oni Ops.
Lucky ass.
I could just Oni spam it, but people who may not be lucky, who don't have those Oni Ops, maybe this is all they have is an O-Titan.
Hey, you know you only need to use that Oni Op one time in there, right?
I know. I know, and you use the O-Titan one time too. I did it earlier.
Yeah, but it's a lot quicker if you use the Oni Op.
This is true, but what if you don't have an Oni Op?
Then you're fucked.
Are you going to spam Mavs on it all day long? PKs?
Yeah.
What if you don't have that stuff? I mean, truly, look at your mid-level players.
Hey, a lot of players don't have that damn Omega Titan either. That's a big deal. That Omega Titan is a big deal. It's a big game changer.
With the tech, it is a huge deal.
Yep.
But if this is all you have, oh, now comes the sitting and waiting. Talons.
That's how you take it?
Those
Yes,
talons are going to
brother.
eat you up, bro.
No, they ain't. They're not even going to touch me. I got touched by scorpions earlier. Ooh.
Did they sting?
No, I freaking lagged and got too close to the missile.
How much damage do you normally take doing it this way?
I don't know. I just did it earlier. I took about 30 minutes on it.
Really?
30 to 45 minutes.
Oh, wow. You
I
should
literally run it on Ruby. I drop my Titan Sandstorm on Ruby and take 20 minutes, and I take the whole entire base.
But I don't have a Sandstorm. So, therefore, I have to work with what I got.
Drop your Titan, and then your Pandora and some Hailstorms. I guarantee you'll do it faster and with less damage.
Move your if you put your Pandora over there under your Mega Titan, it would chew them fuckers up.
Yep.
Okay, let's add a Pandora into the mix.
Brianna, you made me a sandwich. I'm hungry.
Especially with wingmen.
All right, when
Watch
I get
this.
my
Watch how
Snickers
she
for
chews
fun,
them up.
I'm not getting any.
Okay.
Told you, there to go.
Next base you hit, literally do what I say. Hit Ruby, deploy your Titan, deploy your Pandora, deploy your Hailstorms, and you'll take a lot less damage. Because the way you're doing it to take out, actually sitting there and taking out all the talons is the worst thing you could do.
Okay, we'll see. Somebody may not know this, but now we learned today.
Yeah. Because you remember, if you take out the drone silo, all the drones die.
Yep.
It's true. Let's see how much damage I took.
Yeah. And then do another one, just Ruby, and you'll see. I guarantee you'll take less. And you can take even less if you take out that rocket silo that's on the bottom, because that's got an Achilles that will target your Titan, and that's why you take damage. If you take that out with your
Achilles in it.
Yeah, they both do.
Both of them got Achilles.
I think the other one's got a Patriot, because it hasn't been targeting.
Well, I know both of them hit my air.
An hour
They hit your air, yeah.
I lagged.
That's what I'm saying. The Patriot will target your air, but the Achilles will target your unique unit itself.
I'll do one right now, and I'll put my Omega Sandstorm and Titan in there and see what I get.
All right, I got.
I don't think either one of them damage.
On Ruby, you'll get 20 minutes.
We'll see.
Okay, let's try it now with Hailstorms, Pandora, O-Titan, and you want some Cyclones too?
Oh, you do whatever you want.
What do you think I should drop in there? I got a full complement of shit.
You can literally drop whatever. You just need a few Hailstorms just to take out the floating platforms. That's it. Otherwise, yeah.
Let me do that real quick.
There you go, Phil. I'll do that and see what I get here.
Okay. Aircraft. O-Titan, Pandora, Hailstorms, and what else?
Whatever you want. I'm deploying from down there. Let your Titan move on ahead first. Actually, no, it doesn't. Just hit Ruby.
And there's 5 Cyclones. 4 of them are advanced.
Yeah, you'll be safe. I don't control them at all. I just let them go on Ruby. I've done like, I don't know, 50 bases like this. I can do it with 0 damage if I control my Pandora.
Bam. All right, let's see what total damage was. An hour and 60.
You don't even need to end your attack. You can just let them finish and take all the res.
And I got res stock stashed. And
All right, I don't even think I took 20 minutes of damage, to be honest with you.
All right,
Were you controlling your units, Lonnie, or did you just Ruby?
I just hit Ruby until it took the CC and I ended.
Okay. I just take the whole base. I just Ruby lead the attack and go to like this screen or something, the Hangout or YouTube.
I gotta admit, Fear's Way was quicker. 32 minutes damage.
Okay. What
Putting
was
in one
that?
of the in like a bad spot. Hit them.
Oh.
Yeah.
14
gets
hours
caught
of
with the
damage,
ball.
Phil, you fucker.
How much?
14 hours.
Oh.
How do you put
I do.
hours of damage?
32
I'm fucking
minutes.
with you. I don't know what damage I got yet. If I got 14 hours, I'd come flat your ass.
If you no, you won't. If you did Titan Sandstorm,
My shit was already damaged. I forgot my Onis was damaged and my dang it. I forgot my
Oh no! Are you
forgot
guys
my
competing bases
that's
again?
the damage I took right there on my.
yeah, see, it's so minimal.
But look, I forgot I had my Phantom damaged and 2 Onis.
Let's go. What was your Did you drop your Sandstorm in there as well?
Yeah, I dropped my Sandstorm. See what it got. 3 minutes.
Yeah, 3 minutes.
Go ahead and repair
The
this.
Titan probably have a bit more than that, just because it was at the front getting hit by the Achilles.
Yeah, it probably got 5 or 10 minutes.
Who attacked who?
I've done it. Oh, what level is your Titan as well?
36.
36, yeah. I'm running just level 31 Titan with 32 Sandstorm. And they'll on total Ruby, they'll take about 20 minutes to take the entire base out. If I drop in Pandora or Dina and control that, and my Titan and Sandstorm, I can do it with 0 damage.
Dang.
Well, guys,
Find it.
we about to wrap this shit up. I got a show tomorrow night to do too. But Lonnie, you gonna kick one off?
I was thinking about it, but I think this is good enough for today.
All right. Well, guys, I want to thank all you guys for coming out. It was a very, very interesting show. Make sure you guys like it, subscribe to my page. We'll have a show tomorrow. It'll be 9:30 p.m. Eastern. Oh, we will see you guys then. I gotta fix all this shit on this YouTube thing so not everybody comes up as Unshackled. Shadow Killer, fix that shit. Man, I was confused. There was 4 of you fuckers up there. I had no idea who was who. All right, guys. We will see y'all tomorrow. We're welcoming Unshackled, guys. We're out. Peace.